out, you should just give up.
Like, oh, thank you, Streamlabs.
Once a fight starts, it launches the Dreepy like supersonic missiles. Oh, here we go. Apparently, the Dreepy inside Dragapult's horns eagerly look forward to being launched out at Mach speeds.
Okay,
This
hold
thing's
on.
going at the least Mach 2.
Nah. This means nothing. It just said the Dreppies, right? So
Mach
we don't
2.
know if the Turtwig's body
Okay, so
influences the
okay, so
speed
let's
of
do the
missile.
weight. Let's do the weight difference. Mach 2 is 686 meters a second.
For everyone coming in, these guys are
Weight
arguing.
of- we're not arguing.
is
We're
too
trying to.
They're
important.
arguing.
No,
Weight
this
of a
is a
Dreepy-
scientific
Okay, somebody
experiment
remember
at
this.
point.
The weight of a Dreepy is 4.4 pounds.
JP is an AirPod.
Turtwig, the weight of a Turtwig is 22 pounds.
He couldn't shoot him. He's too
So
heavy.
hold on, Mach 2 was
Second,
what again?
I have to
Mach 2.
post in my
was-
announcements real quick.
Mach 2 in miles per hour is
Um,
1,005. Okay, so 1,534. 1,534
Are we actually doing the math on this? This is what's
divided by 5.
happening. I love.
So it
love
launches the
start of
Turtwig
podcast.
probably at
Love it.
306 miles per hour.
I like.
But at the
Reggie-
same time,
I like how
it
these two are
weighs-
arguing, like, or like
just because
debating.
It weighs 4
the-
times the amount that a Dreepy does doesn't imply that it couldn't launch it at the same speed.
The argument
I
about
don't
the
know, Nico.
velocity and the
Okay, maybe
speed
it's
of the
Mach 1.
launching
It launches at
capability
Mach
of a
1.
Dragavolt.
What is Mach 1?
This is interesting.
Mach 1
You gotta say
is
interesting start.
767 miles per hour.
Reggie, is this the Pokemon math episode?
No, not. Hopefully not.
Okay,
I would prefer it not to be.
So,
I don't know. I don't know if he can control that.
I don't know, man. So I think Dragapult is launching a Turtwig.
So now we're gonna measure the amount of fucks I'm gonna give in like an hour.
listen, Reggie, what's your opinion on this topic?
I don't care.
Come on, segues, bro.
It's
Let's go.
Poke-
should.
It's
You really
Pokemon.
should.
Pokemon gives zero shit about its own math, and we both know this. We all know this.
But the Pokedex entry says
Lieutenant Surge is 8 feet tall.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Lieutenant Surge is 8 feet tall.
I thought he was 9 feet
Are you
tall.
serious?
It's
How are we
8
talking
feet.
about this?
It's 8 feet.
Are you even streaming right now?
Yes.
Are you sure? Because I don't see it. On
It's
Twitch or what?
YouTube.
No, I'm on it. I'm
Are
I'm
you?
in the chat,
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah.
look
Can
at
someone
me.
link me this
Look
shit?
at
Because
me.
I don't see. I'm on your
Look.
page.
Okay,
right
go
now.
to the announcement tab of my Discord, sir. It's right there.
I fucking hate your.
And Twitter, because you're supposed to be retweeting the tweet.
I'm going to be retweeting the tweet. I'm busy.
Fuck, what was that? With debating what?
I'm on a podcast.
You're debating the size of Dragavolt's balls? Is that it?
It's definitely not what it is. 'Cause
I think that's
don't know
exactly what you're
don't know
doing. You're
where
like,
they're at.
I need to know the velocity and swing momentum of those testicles, okay?
Yeah, this is very. This needs to be accurate to the drawing.
Absolutely. I need to know them swing
Goku
momentums
defeat
and
an
Gert.
average man with his balls only.
Dude,
Look,
I don't know, man.
Look, I've
Heck,
seen
the growth of
Groudon's dick. I can say what I want.
Well, you've seen it?
Yes.
Pics?
Yes. I'm not sending fucking
Pics.
no.
Oh, I found it.
Look up Groudon backsprite. You'll find it.
Oh, I'll back that. I'll back that.
That's a
tomorrow.
real thing, by the way. I looked up Groudon backsprite to make a thumbnail for someone, and I found like a porn pic of Groudon.
Why? Who's sexualizing Groudon?
I don't know. I don't know who looks at Groudon and is like, I want to
Too
fuck
bad.
that, but that's not what I want. Welcome to the Deathly Safe for Work podcast.
Talking Mach speeds.
Mach speed of Groudon's dick.
It's definitely not what we're
That's
talking.
the new name of the
Definitely. Groudon's balls. The podcast got you. Best name.
What typing are Groudon's balls? That's the real question.
Rock. Duh.
I mean, he's
Duh.
ground type, like,
Duh.
but he's ground type though.
Yeah, but his balls are rocks.
Yeah.
I believe you.
They're stones.
Okay.
They're cojones. They're cahoots.
Goats.
They're cahoots.
Why does that look scary? Oh,
It
that's
is
why. 'cause
scary.
it's white. Okay.
Reggie, do I need to be introduced or anything?
Oh, that is right. I typically do. But someone was talking about the Mach speed of a Dragavolt cannon during. Well, I'm sorry. You guys were very intensely talking about the ball swing.
I genuinely
we will
didn't know that
continue
you
this.
started it, so
So, welcome to the Regi Roundtable Discussion Podcast, episode 7, with Grog Games,
Hello.
and Q the Costa Rican.
Yo.
And
good.
what I typically do is I ask, well, Grog, tell us about yourself. Tell us the audience
Okay.
what you do.
God, I didn't know I'd be put on the spot. All right.
You just
so-
asked.
You did, yeah. You just asked. Like, oh man, where's
You
my
know, hey,
intro,
that's fair,
Reggie?
boys, that's fair.
Where's my intro?
Yeah, no, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm always ready to talk. That's not true. Hey, so
Mm.
I'm Grog Games or SP from Grog Games because sometimes I have other people on. So sometimes you can call me Super Potion from Grog Games.
That's lit. It's a much
yeah,
better name.
Thanks, dog. So I basically do like RPGs or indie games or beer reviews on my channel.
God damn it.
Beer reviews?
You know what
Sometimes.
I just
Yeah.
accidentally did? I was writing out like the post in other people's Discord servers for the self promote shit. I about put episode 7 of the Grog Games is live. Fucking
Ooh.
Yeah, shout out to Coach Bruce Tipper for subscribing to the
Woo!
channel. I don't know if that's from here. I'm assuming it is.
It probably is. Coach comes from he subbed to me. Coach is subbed to me. I know Coach. Coach does the Coach raid all the time where it's a one-man raid. And you know what? I love it. I love that.
raid is still a feat.
I love that bit that he continually does. It's my favorite part. I love those bits.
Good.
I wish I
That's a
had.
good
I
bit.
wish I had the balls to pull that one off. In all honesty.
You've done it before, inadvertently.
Have I? Have
No,
I?
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know.
I mean, I could have a shitty raid and accidentally do it once, but that's about it. So Q, any future plans? What do you do? Even though you're on every podcast except the
I'm
last
on
one, you
every
fucking.
podcast.
Except the last one, you broke
I
your
was at
streak.
Work, Reggie. It's not my
You
problem.
missed one?
Jeez.
You
Jeez.
said
He
you've done
missed
every
one.
Q.
I
Exactly.
did say that, didn't I?
I think
But
I was
guess what?
here
But
when you
guess what?
said it in
But
the
guess what?
chat.
Reggie started a podcast an hour before I had to go to work and didn't even tell me he was starting a podcast.
You know, Reggie,
Well,
you-
you were like, I'm gonna be late because of work. I'm gonna go to bed. Betty by time.
Bro, I work at a grocery store. Hashtag
You said to me,
coronavirus.
it's Betty by time, and I was like,
There we
okay.
go. Are we
I
7
definitely
minutes
never
in?
used the term Betty by time. I
You
said
so
Betty time.
fucking
We're not
dead.
7
I
minutes in. It's about time to talk about it. Is that it, Q?
You said sleepy time, and you damn straight it's about time. to
Looking
talk
at my
about
stream, it said started 6 minutes ago.
Betty by time, damn it. The real man's term.
it. Betty by time.
Exactly.
The sequel, starring Vin Diesel.
So, what do you guys been watching on YouTube lately? what do you guys
Reggie?
On YouTube.
Love
Yeah.
that guy.
Like, what do you guys actually like watch? Like, I don't. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to watch the new episode of My Hero Academia.
Ooh,
Oh,
banned.
shit. Well, it's
Banned.
really early. Don't
Spoilers.
say it.
Banned.
One.
In
I'm
this
caught up as
episode,
well.
All Might takes a shit. It's a good moment. Best
Fire.
animation.
Is it like a good shit or like?
I actually,
it's a
yeah. Well, every shit's a good shit if you don't have diarrhea.
No, that is not true.
For you?
If you don't,
that
if
is
you don't
very
have
not
diarrhea.
Man.
Nah, dude, some shits are like stupid. I like the nice solid ones, though. You know what I'm saying?
But I
No,
haven't
I don't.
actually seen. I saw season 1 and half of 2, half of season 2,
What does that
Wow.
mean? What do you mean half of 2?
half of
I mean,
season
that's-
2.
It's like
Yeah,
probably like if the season was 20 episodes, you saw 10.
yeah, like roughly that. Yeah,
Do you know fractions? We just did mock speeds.
exactly. Did you fail math? But you got
Sorry, my brain just.
he went to
off when you
Rockets-
said half of a season of My Hero Academia.
what aspect? It's like literally halving the number of episodes that came out for that season.
It just hurts. It just
How?
hurts my soul.
Because I just like I attempted to watch it. And I was like, yeah, it's fine. I mean, and then I just lost. I didn't lose
Oh my
interest
God,
fully,
oh
but-
my
I be
God.
stroking to the east. I be stroking to the west. Y'all know that song?
No, I do not.
That's
That's
Oh,
a
Jinx.
throwback, bro. Are you guys kidding me?
No, I'm gonna say
I
it's
don't
not.
know.
What?
I don't know who it's by, but like that was on one of my. I remember listening to that song as a kid.
It was on my mom's weird radio station. I don't
No,
know.
it was on my mom's cleaning playlist.
Why would we know
Your
it?
mom had a cleaning playlist.
Why would
Yeah,
we
so
know
like,
it?
like every weekend. So like she ran a daycare like out of her home.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
that's
so like every
good
weekend,
for
I think like
her.
Sunday,
Mhm.
as kids we all used to clean, and she'd like blast her fucking music. There was that song on there. There was the one what was it? Mambo number 5 was on there.
I know Mama Little 5, yeah.
There was oh, what's that, like, Shania Twain? I think there's a lot of Shania Twain on there.
Oh boy.
And yeah, and this is a lot of like a bunch of other stuff. I just can't remember right now, but
So were
stuff.
you part of the daycare then? I take it at some point.
I mean, technically, I didn't pay her because she's my mother.
You had
Oh,
to,
yeah,
you had to
yeah,
pay
yeah,
her.
that-
I like the
Yeah,
concept how the
yeah.
children have to pay for their own daycare here.
Yeah,
That's like where we're getting from this.
yeah.
No, but
Uh,
Q, were you like the leader? Because you were like, this is my mom's place.
See, like,
He's the
I didn't
pack
really-
leader, wears
when
a
I was
crown.
younger, I like I am now. I really just didn't give a fuck about a lot. So I kind of just did my own thing. Played a lot of video games. We had like one of every console at the time.
Flex.
So like we had like a whole room dedicated to just consoles, and I just chilled in there for most of the days.
That's pretty sick.
But
Well, I did go to a daycare for a time being, like when I was really young.
in Chicago, Illinois.
No, I did not go to your mom's daycare.
Dude, you could have.
I could.
There's
Was
a
it
guy
on First
named-
Street?
I just remember it
There's a-
smelled weird. That's all I remember about the daycare. Like I have
One
no
of the-
memory of
What?
it. Yeah, I just remember it smelled weird.
One of the oldest, like, I guess, members or
Mhm.
kids was like, I want to say he was like, everyone else was like around like 4 to 7, but this man was like 12 years old, and his name was
What?
Clifford, and he was like the tallest guy because we're all like 6 and 7, he's 12, and we just
Yeah.
got always made fun of him, like, because Clifford the big red dog.
Mhm.
Right.
I wonder what happened to him.
You're right.
Basically, where I'm getting.
He went to
at.
prison because he got coated in
murdered-
blood.
he
got
murdered his
ridiculed
Yeah,
and
coated in
all
red
that
because he just murdered all the children. And an inane hatred for a dog. It's weird. Fucking.
Yeah,
I
I don't know, man. Good
I
times.
feel
though.
like as a kid I could have been easily like kidnapped. I feel like it. 'Cause,
Where
like,
is this what?
well, I'm thinking about it. I remember like all my mom's friends with like my mom
Wanna
when
kidnap
my mom
you?
when no my mom never told me who was picking me up sometimes. I would just go with
Oh.
them. And
you
then,
just you just blindly trusted everyone.
yeah, I blindly trusted shit.
Wait, did you live in like a small town where everyone knew each other?
Did I know that I was live because YouTube does? That's weird. We're in a small
That's
town.
what
I
I'm
lived
saying.
in
See, that's what I was saying,
I lived in actually at that time a very decent area, like a very decent area. This is Peoria Heights. This is more of like a suburbanish area than
Okay,
like it's in the like Peoria's a big town. It's 100K. I consider that big to some degree.
Oh no, that's really big. That's
Yeah.
bigger than
That's
where
Yeah.
I
10
live.
times the town I live in.
It just kind of like sparsely, like it's spread out different branches of Peoria. Like I have like 15 different Peorias. Peoria Heights is a more suburbanish area.
Okay.
And I went to like literally I lived down the street from the school, literally down the street. I could walk there from my house, one road.
But instead, you rode with strangers.
Oh well, after school, like my mom wasn't home from work or some shit. That's like, I don't know. I had the fucking worst babysitters, like legit, like awful babysitters.
Dude, you should have hit up my mom, bro. She would have taken care of you.
Fucking like some of them, I'm
Back.
surprised my mom let me go there like more than once. Like there was one lady who was like good friends with my mom's for years, and like when I was young, like, real young, I'd go over there. I would just watch TV because I was that kind of kid. I would just watch
Yeah.
TV. The mom slept like that lady slept the entire time she watched us, like the entire time, like
How many
literally
children were there?
the like 3, including her kid.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Like me and my brother and her younger daughter, who was like 3.
I don't know
Did
how I
she,
feel
like-
about this.
Yeah, no, it was
Yeah,
like 3,
so-
5, and 7, I think, at the time.
Did the
Y'all are
7-year-old
just straight up
get
Rugrats.
jealous
I
and
was
had
the
to
7.
watch
I
it?
was the 7-year-old.
God. Never mind.
You were the leader.
I was the leader.
I
Inherently,
don't like where this
yeah.
is going.
Did you see,
Uh,
like shows you couldn't watch at home there because she was
Like
a
I've-
some.
I did kind of. I watched Robot Chicken at like 7. I really shouldn't have, but I did.
Whoa! Holy crap!
Wow. Dude,
I like how this
that
is like,
explains so
man,
much.
peak
How
coolness.
late were you there? Because that doesn't come on until like
I know.
after, like 10.
I know. There were times I stayed over like really late.
Wait a minute, yeah,
Wow.
because if this is after school, like what?
Sometimes it's after school. Sometimes it was just like. Now this lady was like when I was really, really young, and like this was just like after school or like during summer or shit. My mom just had to work. and she'd come pick us up. That kind of shit.
Yeah, okay.
I really want to say Mambo number 5 right now, and I don't know why.
And then my mom found out. I don't even like how she didn't find out that her friend slept the entire time, every time. Like we went there for like months, like legit. I was young. I couldn't really concept time that well.
Yes.
But I would say months was probably accurate. And then after that, I remember it was like right during Katrina, so I was like 9 or 10. I was 9.
That's what.
Or
Wow.
8. I remember because like the news about Katrina was on the TV when I was over at this other woman's house. I don't even know who the fuck she was.
That's
And in
that's
hindsight,
one time.
she's the reason why I think I would have been fucking easily kidnapped.
No,
Unless
no.
she's
She's
part
the
of your
reason of
childhood.
Hurricane Katrina, man.
Exactly.
She
Because like
fucking caused
she
it.
legit picked this up, and I had like no idea who the fuck this was. But apparently I'm fine now, so there
She's
you
like
go.
She's asleep at the wheel. She's like, "Hey, your mom told me to come get you."
This is a different lady. This is a different lady from the sleeping lady.
Oh, okay.
Apparently I didn't have enough room in her car, so I just sat in the trunk. No. This is a hatchback.
what?
This is a hatchback
No,
trunk.
no, that's a common thing. That's a
Yeah,
common
yeah.
thing.
This is a
That happened to
hatchback
me a lot
trunk.
when I was a kid too.
The hatchback trunk, so I'm not
Really?
sitting like in like a fucking dingy trunk of a car. This is like in a
Slam.
van. There's a door.
Because that kidnapping thing, are you sure you just were kidnapped?
No, Regi, I think you
Wow.
were kidnapped.
Apparently.
Did
Fucking.
they say here's something we're gonna put over your mouth? It's a fun game.
It's a
Or
fun
what?
game. It's the quiet
that's-
game.
Wait,
They
you guys don't do
quiet?
that?
No, we did not do that.
That's weird.
Cutie,
It's like all my childhood was full of.
Yeah, I always had a pull in my mouth. What are you talking about? Fucking. And then I went to and then I went to a daycare place for like a year or two ish.
Oh, that looks cool.
I hated it. My mom tried like so many fucking things to get like just so I wouldn't need a babysitter or something like that.
Well, did it work out? You think it worked out?
I hated going to daycare. I hated it. And then I went to middle school, and then she's like, I don't care anymore. You're more than old enough to just stay home. I just watched movies and played PS2 when I was in middle school a lot.
That's the way to do it.
Ate a lot of canned chili and like those Totino's party pizzas. Ate a
Oh,
lot
dude,
of
I
those.
have so many of those in my freezer right now.
Like my mom would just
Not
buy
good.
those, they're not good.
They're not good.
They're okay. They're like passable pizzas.
I was quiet for 10 seconds because someone called me about me getting my couch.
Go on.
Did you get kidnapped as well because the couch?
If I don't talk for 10 minutes, it's because I was kidnapped. And then I want you guys to start panicking and then start describing my voice to everyone, so hopefully they can find me.
Tired guy got you.
What? I'm not that tired.
I'm
What
not
is
sleepy.
What?
I'm not sleepy at all. What are you on about?
No, I'm getting a fucking couch in like 40 to 30 minutes. 30 to 40 minutes.
Weird times, man. It's like 8:30 in the morning. You get a couch.
Yeah.
I told him 9 to 12, and that's a window, and I guess he's coming in at 9 right away.
I don't know
right
about
away
that
at
one,
9. I
Chief.
don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
Like,
I'd cancel.
what kind of couch is it? Is it a nice couch?
It's
Is it edible?
a recliner. Oh, okay. So here we go. Here's
Also, yeah, apparently YouTube's being weird and it's not showing that I'm live.
Dude, that's what I'm
What?
saying,
It's
dude. I
fucking
couldn't-
weird. It's
I'm
fucking
on.
like
I don't
weird.
know. I'm on it right now.
I don't
saw
know.
your
Like,
thing
you could
on
only
my
see it
home,
through
too.
your link for some reason.
That is weird as shit.
Yeah. I don't know, dude.
I guess I will tweet that out real quick. But continue about your
I will
couch
talk while
eating.
you're tweeting.
I'll
Okay.
talk about your tweeting.
So I have a new house. I have lived here like a month and a half now.
Oh,
Mhm.
nice.
So I was buying a couch because we didn't have like a good couch. We had a couch before, but we put it in our upstairs living room, and now we have a downstairs living room because our house is bigger. So we went to get a sectional, and it was really cool. And we were like, yes, let's get this. And then we got it. And then when they came to deliver it, it was too small for the doorway to go downstairs, or too big. I mean,
Yeah.
not too small, too big. So they couldn't get it through. And so they took it back, and we were all pissed. And then we bought a different one that's not a sectional, and it's like a recliner series that you can take apart. So hopefully they can get it down my stairs and through the door above my stairs and then put it downstairs. And it's been like a huge hassle because I haven't had a couch downstairs in like a long time. Like we were sitting on like an air mattress for a while, and then we have just like 2 chairs sitting right next to each other, but it's just so annoying. You don't realize how important a couch is until like you don't have one.
It's very true.
I've
Couches are
not,
essential.
I've not actually owned a couch in like 4 years, so I can't really.
What do you chill on in the living room and stuff?
You can play. I have a living room that I chill in. I'm in
You
my.
don't have a living
I'm
room
in
to
my.
chill?
I don't really actually have a living room. In hindsight, I don't.
How does that make you feel?
I chill in a recliner in my office / bedroom. So
I am upset.
you're upset.
that Regi doesn't have a living room.
Exactly.
Yeah, dude. How
Uh,
dare you?
if I ever get my own place, I want to get one like one of those big L couches, like the fucking ginormous ones.
That's what I wanted, dude.
But-
and it didn't fit.
And then in hindsight, I'm thinking like, how the fuck would that fit anything? Like, how would I get that out or in, like conveniently?
Don't get it out. You
That's
live yourself.
Jay's. Fucking one thing I want to do if YouTube goes well, I want to move to like a fucking like just a nice fucking wooded area that I can get decent internet at and just fucking
Oh,
stream.
That's
I don't
not
think
what
that's
I thought you were gonna say.
Look, it's a dream, okay? I never said it was reality.
I thought you
No,
were
I meant
gonna
just
say
the
like I'm
wooded
gonna move to
area.
LA.
I like wooded areas. I like having like
Yeah,
a
but
fucking
The combination
trees.
of trying to get good internet in that wooded area, I
I know,
think is impossible.
I know. I just like fucking outdoor trees.
Reggie, I just think you need to do some research. I think you got this. I believe in you.
Get a
I
fiber
believe you.
line just going
Exactly.
right to the fucking forest.
Exactly.
Yeah, you
Build
just
my
go
own
ahead,
internet
man.
company. It's okay.
Best internet Alaska.
I'm not moving to Alaska.
What?
No.
So you,
I would move out of Illinois, and like when I think about it, I would, because there are many aspects of Illinois I just don't like.
Yeah, like the taxes.
Taxes.
Goddamn taxes!
We tax the shit out of everything.
Well, they had a beverage tax. Beverage
In
tax.
no, that's in Chicago specifically.
Well, Illinois still is Chicago not in Illinois.
Yeah, but it's very specifically Chicago area
I
based.
rest my case.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Like soda?
Yeah, like
or
soda.
like
It's
booze?
it's
Any
soda.
beverage, bro.
I guess beverage. Yeah.
Is it
I don't know.
drinkable? It's
Mm.
taxed.
That's
Oil, fluid,
probably have that too.
wiper
I don't pay
fluids,
attention.
antifreeze, all these drinkable things.
All these
Tide Pod.
drinkable things.
Yeah, if it's liquid, it's drinkable. Okay, like
It can be
drinkable just implies you can drink it. It didn't imply you can like actually stomach it.
I
So,
yes.
am I
Whatever,
wrong?
dude.
Do you?
Wrong? Yes.
I'm sorry. Must suck being wrong all the time. Q. How do you live
Talk to
it?
me.
Yeah. How
I've
do you?
literally never been wrong in my life, so.
Ooh, that's a lie right there.
I mean, Dragapult launches Turtwig at Mach speeds, so.
Okay.
And we're back.
What's the
Alright,
radius of Snorlax's stomach?
A lot.
Ooh,
Can
not
a
wrong.
Dragapult launch a Snorlax?
Lanch.
Wait, what? You want to try again?
Lanch.
Lanch a
No,
Snorlax.
no.
Lanch a Snorlax?
Lanch. Lanch is
No,
what
I
we're
say I
questioning.
said Lanch a
It's
Snorlax.
launch.
A Dragapult cannot launch a Snorlax.
It's launch you're thinking of.
I mean, for
not
one, he's got a fitness
lanch.
thing, and I don't think he can.
Okay,
Mhm.
well, hold on. I need
I'm
to
not body
Google-
shaming here. I'm just speaking facts.
I'm word shaming here for lanch.
I'm googling a picture. of it
I
right
am
now.
word shaming lanch as a term. 'Cause who the fuck says lanch?
No, I'm very tired and said Lanch. I just went with it, and you boys didn't leave it alone.
No, we scream your mistakes and whisper your success.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
fine. Whisper my success.
We shit talk. That's the purpose of the podcast. I mean, like,
Oh, I'm very aware. I've been here for like half the podcast episodes at least.
and you're just like, fuck you. No, fuck you.
And I knew when I come on, it was my time to talk shit.
Soup is a drink if you think about it hard enough.
Shut up.
Weren't you the one that were talking shit about cereal not being a soup, but you're calling soup a drink?
Soup is a drink. Soup is inherently a drink.
I mean, no, yeah, no, you're right. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that, like,
Cereal
Not a drink.
cereal is
you
not
drink
a
it?
soup though.
I rest my case.
Tomato soup. You can drink tomato soup.
I don't fuck with tomato soup. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't either, but like it's still like a perfect example. Like I went by that
Yeah.
one soup.
You can't, because a drink is something you're supposed to be able to just like continually like drink.
Yeah,
can't
you can-
continually
you can-
drink soup. It's
you-
hot.
Okay, explain to me. Coffee.
So is
can't
coffee,
drink
dude.
Coffee.
So
Tea.
is hot chocolate. It's in the fucking
Hot
name.
chocolate.
Drink it.
Yeah.
Soup has.
Man, it's hot. I can't. It's not a
cereals
drink
in it,
anymore. My
like
favorite.
food.
Okay, tomato soup.
Yeah, I'm changing my stance. Soup has. No, I'm still on the same page. But soup has food in it, so you
Go
can't.
on.
You
Tom-
can't
tom-
drink it.
Tomato soup.
Where you don't have like little like
But
tomato chicken bread.
I gotta make a
things in it?
description, guys. Argue with amongst yourselves.
no. Explain me how tomato soup is not a drink. Then you can argue chicken noodle if you want, but tomato soup wins.
Well, I don't understand. Why would you drink tomato
Why would you?
soup
Why?
when you could just
Why
have a Bloody
wouldn't you?
Mary?
Why the fuck would you like spoon eat tomato soup when you can just drink that shit in like 5 minutes?
So are you telling me when
minute.
you make tomato soup, you take it straight from the pot,
dying
and
over
just
here.
pour it into one glass?
I could put it in a mug.
And you
Yeah,
go like,
I could just
"I'm
drink
gonna
the
go-
mug.
I'm gonna go YouTube and drink my tomato soup.
Yeah, it's my lunch. You gonna deny a man his lunch? Like, you can drink your lunch. There's no law. There's no law of the land saying I can't drink my lunch. Okay.
Reggie, are you okay? Do you
No.
eat enough?
I'm never. I'm fat. I mean, my breakfast was frosted
Not
flakes,
enough
so
jerky, just one can of tomato soup.
I can drink tomato soup. It is a drink. It is drinkable. You can argue you can argue chicken noodle, you can argue beef stew, you can argue like I can see that, but tomato soup wins. Tomato soup wins my argument.
Okay, so
Entirely.
I'm a soup connoisseur.
I'm
I
not.
once a week. So what I normally do is I buy the soup from the store, but then I add my own shit to it. So like
I just buy Progresso and just don't care. Because Progresso's the shit. That's kind of the shit.
I fuck with Campbell's hard.
You fuck with Campbell? I like Progresso because like it's not the greatest, but like they got
Campbell's chunky is the way to go.
I know
Actually,
Progresso
yeah.
got like, some good shit. Like they got this tortilla soup.
That just sounds gross.
It's like a spicy with like got some
Campbell's
black
has
beans and
tortilla
shit in
soup.
there. It's good.
Does Campbell's have tortilla soup, Grog?
Exactly.
Campbell's has tortilla soup.
Does it?
Does it though?
I don't actually.
I want it in my goddamn like food cabinet right now.
We'll go get it. Where's the proof?
Snap a pic, send it.
Exactly. Podcast chat right now.
No way.
Progresso soup.
So soup, great. So who started Animal Crossing yesterday? Because
Not I.
Talk about that.
Reggie doesn't have a Switch, so definitely not Reggie.
Nope, I don't have a Switch.
But Reggie, you wanted to talk about Animal Crossing.
Best one's the first one for the GameCube. That's the only one I've played.
I've never played any of them.
Yes.
Don't at me.
Let's talk about the better topic, Doom.
That came out a few days ago.
Oh, you Doom over Animal Crossing?
I'm actually a Doom over Animal Crossing guy. Yeah. I'm wearing a Rick and Morty T-shirt. You decide.
What is it?
What does that have to do with anything?
Doom?
They got guns.
What?
Okay. So does most other anything?
There's no
Oh, yeah.
dog mayor in Rick and Morty.
don't
Actually,
know that.
you know what? Fucking, I'm wrong. There is. There fucking is. I forgot about the dog episode. God damn
Yeah,
it.
dude. Not truffles, not puddles.
Snowball.
Snuggles.
Snowball, yeah. Snowball.
His name is Snuggles first.
It is.
I freaking.
Well, yeah. Then
Hi, Adam Morris. We're talking. Or
became
Drake.
sentient, he changed
Hi,
his name to
Drake.
Snowball.
Hi, Adam Morris.
Because his fur is
Whoa.
fluffy and white.
We are
Adam Morris?
mentioning.
Pick Animal Crossing over Doom? No, I'm asking everyone in chat because
Alex right. Grog
I'm
wrong.
opening up a Word doc, and
Confirm.
I'm keeping a tally of who all picked Doom over Animal Crossing, and then at the end, whoever wins gets bragging rights, and that's just the way it's gonna be.
They get to drink a soup.
No one wants that as a prize.
I do. God damn it!
It's not a thing people do.
You can buy soup in mugs. That's actually a thing. That's like a
That's actually a
legit.
thing.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
actually a
legit thing that you can get soups that like go in mugs. And
Yes.
there's like a chicken noodle one.
Which in theory is any soup.
Yeah, actually, one of my
It's just to feel like at like a football game or something.
actually I also have a like those like I have like big mugs and they're used for soup. I have like a few of those. Those are my soup and chili bowls. I would drink a chili. I would blend that shit up.
Yeah, I bet you would.
Blend that shit up. Purify it. Yeah.
Blend that shit up.
Missing, like,
Purify the
tasty
fuck out of that.
spices of the meat in the chili.
You've never had purified hamburger for it? What?
What? What?
What?
No, I haven't actually. What's
Oh
the
yes, Drake picked Animal Crossing. That's 2 boys. 2-1.
Ooh, Drake
difference?
wrong.
There's 2 people that are wrong, I suppose.
I forgot I can't time out Drake, but someone got pissed at me because I jokingly timed someone out. They got really upset at me. They got really
Everyone
pissed
thought
at
you were
me.
serious?
Yeah, they thought I was serious. Like, I got like in my DMs a couple days later. It was like, you shouldn't have fucking done that. Like it wasn't even the person. It wasn't even the person I timed out. It wasn't even the person I timed out. They didn't give a shit. The person I timed out gave 0 shits. There was like,
That'll be the last time you time somebody else.
like in my stream.
That.
Like, motherfucker, like, who do you think you are? Fucking Napoleon. Also, apparently, I'm the same height as fucking Napoleon. Fun fact.
5'7"?
5'7". Yep, 5'7". No dynamite.
Not Bonaparte?
Yeah,
Both.
I can't believe people thought that he was short at
And
5'7".
it was more of like
Average height
it was
now.
like British slander.
I feel like
in a
back
sense.
then that was tall.
Well, like why we think he's short is because just like British was just like, oh yeah, he's fucking tiny. Let's fuck with him that way.
The Brits were just like, fuck him.
Fuck him.
Even though he wasn't, they just wanted to.
Yeah, just like fuck with him.
lower his morale
Because like
and shit.
5'7" like slightly shorter than average. I'm like 2 inches below the average height.
I am a short man. I'm like 5'2", 5'3".
Are you serious? Wow.
He's
We're the tallest
4'3".
person in the
I'm a
podcast.
short-
Let's go,
I'm a
boys.
short boy.
4'3". Actually, you're not the tallest in general of the podcast, but the current podcast, yes.
Yes.
Nathan
Congrats
beats
to
you,
you.
regardless of what your height
Yeah,
is.
he's like 7,000 feet tall.
He is
so-
7,000 feet tall. He can confirm. He gets pissed because
How do
like
you get so
every
light?
time,
What?
every time I fuck with him more because I make him a bigger height than what he actually is. It's like I'm not 8'3". Fuck off. Like no, you're 8'3". You agreed. You believed me. Like no, shut up. I hate you. It's like yeah, you do. Is he really my best friend? He tells me he hates me like quite a lot. Like I could ask him right now. He'll be like, "Yeah, I hate you."
I am
Eh.
I have a drink.
I have like 3, like all my drinks next to me.
I might run up and get my breakfast.
I have a Rockstar, a
Are you drinking your
Gatorade.
breakfast?
Yes.
No.
Drink your
It's not
soup like a
soup.
big boy. Mommy told you drink your soup. See, this is why you didn't grow taller. You didn't trust your mom. She said, drink your soup. Exactly.
Tried.
That's so true.
That's
though.
how you grow in tight. You drink your soup.
I don't.
I bet you
okay.
fucking ladled it like a spoon like a baby.
Like a
Like,
baby bag.
exactly, a baby back bitch. Couldn't even like drink his soup properly. He was choking on too much. Like, good chew, bud. Good chew your soup. Are you
Why does
also
the
are you
soup
also
shaming
are you also lactose intolerant? Because I would also explain it.
Everyone's lactose intolerant.
I am
I don't
not.
know. Wait a minute. Is that what your doctor told
Everyone's
you?
lactose intolerant to an extent.
I am not.
Go on. No, go on. I want
Got
to
the
hear.
mildest version of lactose intolerance then. Like it's human nature. Like everyone is at least somewhat lactose intolerant because we
I
were never supposed to drink.
I think your
milk.
doctor just told that to make you feel better about yourself.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I'm not that. I don't think so. Now
What's
that
the
I'm
science
thinking
behind
about it.
Just like secretly like ruin every knowledge you have. It's like, oh no, Napoleon was actually 6'5". You didn't know that.
Like today, it's like today you found out you can drink soups.
Yeah.
He found out
I'm
that
learning so much. It's way
Turtwig can launch
way
that
too
a
early
dragon
to
pulse
be learning.
head
Yeah.
cannons.
The Turtwig things.
You learn toasting and party pizzas suck, apparently.
No, they're trash, but I still eat
They
them.
aren't like the pure. I've had
I mean,
worse
they're
pizza.
$1.
They
so,
are
like,
$1. What are you
they're worth
expecting?
$1.
Yeah,
They're worth $1.
they're good
basically.
if you want like a quick meal. Like if you just want some
So,
fucking crispy pizza.
Are you all familiar with Ultra Beast in the Pokemon universe?
Very much.
Yeah, Gen 7?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Ultra Beast?
Buzzswole.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny that you mentioned
Buzzlord,
that.
probably.
I like the buff.
Guzzlord?
Yeah, I
Ooh.
hate all of them though.
Buzzwole is a proud member of the Costa Rican 괍ᴅɪᴜ, but
Is he?
season 2. Yeah, season 2.
What's that like really dainty looking one, like the white one, the ☱
Kartana. Oh, ☱
Yeah, I use that
Yeah.
one for shiny hunting.
Really?
Yeah.
You just one-shot things?
It just false swipe
Oh, okay.
because I do the SOS training.
Ah, smart.
That's how I haven't done it in a while, but when I Sun and Moon was just coming out, that's how I did it.
I never shiny hunted before this game, before Gen 8 came out.
It's fair.
Really?
That was the
Gen 7 made it super easy. I was like, okay, I'll do it. I have like if I have free time, I'll just fucking do it. I've gotten
the
a few
first
shinies.
Pokemon I ever shiny hunted was Dragapult. Love
Yeah.
my boy.
I want a shiny ☱ᴄ at some point.
Isn't it blue instead of yellow?
Yeah, it's like a darker bluish kind of thing.
Yeah.
For some reason, even though I say it like my favorite ☱ᴄ all the fucking time, like I will constantly say, "Oh yeah, ☱ᴄ." Pop background is just like, wait, it is? What? Like
That's like your favorite Pokemon of all time?
like literally, I mention it all the time. Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
it's my
Why
favorite.
isn't it your mascot?
What did I get?
Because it was a lot harder to come up with a thing that goes in line with ☱ᴄ.
I just got a friend request from someone named Michael Hales on Discord.
Oh, I know who that guy
I'm
is.
gonna ignore it because I don't
He's
know. who you
the
say.
That's
he's the
exciting. Making new friends.
he's the you know who I've mentioned before.
Oh, okay.
That
He's been
guy.
watching the podcast, dude.
Oh man, my number one fan. He probably dislike bombed it. I don't know. Fucking. He does that. He does that. Like all my
Yo,
I don't see
podcasts go
any
like.
dislikes.
Drake Firestorm likes
You know,
Kartana
that's
too.
fair.
That's my favorite as well.
Sorry, I'm no weeb.
That's a proud member of the season 1 Costa Rican ☍ᴅɪ괜.
Okay, I complain about this all the time, but my problem with Gen 7 is I don't remember a fucking thing about any of the Pokemon.
I really.
Of the
Yeah.
Sun and
They are,
Moon?
they are so unforgettable.
I don't like.
I mean, forgettable. My bad.
I think
Unforgettable.
my least favorite gen, to be honest.
It's the whole Lange
It's,
thing all over.
yeah, Lange. Fucking. My favorite meal of the day, Lange.
Lange.
It's a mixture of
You know when you Lange
snack and lunch same time. Lange.
Lange.
Fucking.
Oh, that's great.
No,
Yeah.
I hate Gen 7. Gen 7 is just
Ow.
so.
Hey, Gen 7, it just
It's such a slow start. There's no
It's very
really good.
The whole
linear.
thing is slow, for being honest.
very linear.
So
It's
slow.
very like I don't know, just not.
It's very, hey, come here, brother. I'm gonna take you to this flag, and then there's another flag, and there's another flag.
And I
then
openly
it's just
I openly
flags.
mentioned this. My team. I was like, okay, I'll hold a couple slots open for like some Gen 7 Pokemon I want to try out, and I never found any that I liked. Like my
Because they suck.
entire team was like my Prismarina and like 5 different Alolan like Pokemon, like Alolan like Poe and Kanto Pokemon, like Sandslash, Marowak.
That's
Muck.
where I found out about what's his face, Araquanid, and I fell in love. I love Araquanid.
And it sucks because like, I didn't even use any of the one I had on my team. I mostly just used Prismarina. And Prismarina just took care of everything for me.
Primarina,
mean,
the starter.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's cool.
I legit
I
like
just-
did a solo run and unintentionally. It's like all my Pokemon just would not like they weren't that high enough level. They wouldn't really weren't that great fighting anything.
Okay, I take it back.
Take
I don't
control.
know if I hate the designs of them.
The designs are
Like,
fine.
they're good. Like, now that I'm looking at it, I'm on Cerebi right now.
Yeah.
Like, I like Lycanroc Midnight Form.
Hi. Hi, Taoist Dragon.
Yeah,
How you doing,
Lycanroc's
bud?
cool. Lycanroc's cool.
I think I've seen you
Um,
before. How you doing?
I use Beware
Mhm.
in my Sword and Shield playthrough, and he absolutely wrecked everything.
Okay,
It was
I
sort of
hey,
ridiculous.
beware, but that's just because like I kind of liked the Sun and Moon anime from when I saw that.
Yeah, no, I knew he was on there,
yeah,
but I never.
like, I watched the
saw him
first
on
couple episodes when they were coming out. Like I watched them
there.
subtitled.
Toasty's here. Toasty.
I call him I call him Taoist Dragon. My bad if it's wrong.
Or Toasty. Toasty's my boy. I've known Toasty for a long ass time.
How you doing, Toasty? Or Taoist? He's actually secretly like.
Didn't mean to interrupt you.
Like Alex is wrong. But yeah, I like Sun and Moon anime. Genuinely would recommend. It was pretty good. Like it was fun. Like it treated Ash like a fucking person, not just like a shallow, hollow entity. Let's be honest. Ash for the majority of Pokemon was just a hollow fucking.
I mean, the man had heart in everything he did.
You just want him to win.
Like Gen 1 was pretty high. I like Gen 1 Pokemon Indigo. Johto, it's been a while. I need to watch the Johto anime because I just want to. But I don't feel like I'll be that interested in it when I actually sit down and watch it.
The original Johto with like Misty and Brock?
Yeah, like
the Indigo League?
Yeah, the Indigo League then goes into like Orange Islands and then Johto.
The only thing Ash wins. Wait, didn't he just win a tournament?
He just won.
Yeah, he just won
the Sun and Moon tournament.
Yeah.
Or Pokemon League. I guess.
Yeah.
First league he won outside of Orange Islands in like 20 years.
But he shouldn't have won.
I'm fine with it.
I mean, he went in with a Rowlet.
His Rowlet took off its costume and like got a decoy like Mimikyu, and then finished off the whatever the evolved stage was. And I thought
fucking spoilers, my dude.
I'm sorry that you're sick,
I'm
Toasty.
just kidding. But but the man also had a Melmetal, so he was kind of cheating, for being honest.
I didn't even know.
I'm technically cheating with our gold and silver. Oh yeah, by the way, we can announce this. I feel like on the podcast, me and Q are doing a versus series.
A very impromptu versus series that happened
yesterday.
yesterday.
Of the Pokemons?
Yeah, Pokemon Gold and Silver, my favorite gen. Because I was like, you know what? Why not? It'll be fun.
It'll be fun.
Grog learned from my lesson. Don't do 3-ways. They're fun on paper. They're really fun on paper.
3-sums are fun.
3-sums are very fun. 4-sums maybe.
4-sums is just too much for me.
4-sums just turns into an orgy. It's just like not as but 3-ways, like trying to keep all that shit up, trying to get everything going. It's very, very difficult editing all that shit, and kind of like it's not difficult. It's time consuming.
My buddy Tubby Totodile currently
I know
in
him.
the middle of a 5-way Nuzlocke on Poke MMO.
That must be fun. I mean, unless you have like a layout with like all the Pokemon shit, you have to edit all that together. But...
He pans back and forth, so it's not everyone at the same time.
Okay, that's like the Rooster Teeth shit. Okay.
Yeah.
The Rooster Teeth style, my bad.
I know it takes him a while.
3-ways all the way, Toasty. You know how it is. Toasty comes in like episode 5, like, oh, I'm doing Crystal now.
Hard version.
Yeah,
I mean, if the third person, actually recorded the video in a formatable way.
Yeah. We can shit on Naruto Shadow. He's not gonna show up. I'd explain to Grog, the guy we recorded with, Naruto Shadow, recorded using the weirdest software that I've ever heard. It's called Omelet, I think.
Omelet?
Yeah. He made an omelet in the morning, and then somehow recorded off of it.
Yeah,
and it showed.
For some reason, like it would not work with Sony Vegas. I have Sony Vegas 13. I use that for all my editing process, and it's not the most fucking powerful thing in the world, but does the job. Pokemon Crystal. If you've never played, I don't know. Is Taoist? I'm gonna just say his name like differently every time.
Crystal what?
Taoist. Taoist, how you doing, boy?
Yo, what up, Taste?
Dragon. Yeah, I would try to pop in his video into Sony Vegas to sync it all together, put all that shit together. It just wouldn't work. Like it just wouldn't work. Like it refused to even go in. It was like, oh, we don't support this. Like how? How do you not support this file? It's MP4. Yeah.
What are you, my dad?
Ah! Like
no, I was kidding.
Like I know, like it won't support MKVs, but MKVs are kind of like a weird file extension. Would recommend MKVs if you do multiple tracks of audio. They're fantastic. Okay. MKVs are very nice to record with, but you have to convert them if you're gonna use them. I like how now I'm just going into detail, like, oh, you might want to do this, this, and this.
This is
I
not a
just do it
technical
for-
podcast.
I don't know.
Welcome to the learn how to edit like Regi.
Step 1.
Be
Complain
shit.
about it.
Be shit and complain.
Step 1.
Oh yeah, that would be my first step is complain. Yeah. I plead the fifth on the drug though. On the drug. What drug are you talking about there?
He's talking about crystal, dog.
Oh.
Crystal
Oh. I wouldn't even think about crystal meth. My favorite Pokemon, crystal meth.
You guys should talk. I need to leave for 5 minutes to get my breakfast and move my car.
Let's be completely silent, Reggie.
Let's pretend what his breakfast is.
Ooh, it's
Talk
a
about my.
drinkable.
Why
It's
don't you
definitely
talk
drinkable.
and guess my breakfast, and when I come back, I'll tell you my breakfast.
It's definitely drinkable.
It's drinkable, yeah.
It's just soup. It's
he-
always.
No, what he did was he took like a croissant sandwich from Burger King, threw that into his
Liquefied
like blender. Yeah, liquefied it and like sprinkled some pepper in there to make it tasty and like
Jesus, what are you
just
doing?
fucking took the blender itself. Didn't even get a cup. Grabbed the
What are you
blender.
doing?
He has
Okay,
the blender in his hand, like just drinking from it the entire podcast. He's secretly going to go blend it right now as we speak. Fucking. It's been a long time since I've had Burger King croissant sandwiches. They were all right when I had them.
I don't think I've ever. I don't like breakfast at fast food places, and
That's
if
fair.
when I did,
I'm
whenever I
not
did eat breakfast,
egg
it was
eater.
McDonald's like hotcakes or whatever.
Yeah, those are, like the big breakfast is pretty alright.
Yeah, those are fine. Yeah, those are fine.
I'd occasionally get those before I'd go like I worked, as a teenager I worked at a thrift store essentially.
Yeah.
And I would go get breakfast. His breakfast is Pidgey omelet. You know it. Not even like an egg of a Pidgey. He just like cuts up a Pidgey and makes an egg substance out of
That'd
it.
be gross.
It would be gross. Ah man. What would be the grossest Pokemon's insides? Like who has the grossest insides of every Pokemon?
Probably Snorlax because he eats. Well, what's a garbage eating Pokemon?
Garbodor?
Garbodor would be disgusting.
I think that would just be garbage.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Because it's just sentient
Exactly.
garbage. I don't know. I don't think that one would be particularly gross. It would just be garbage. I mean, I guess I would win by proxy, but
What would be like your perfect breakfast? Mine would be like chocolate chip waffles with a bunch of
fried Garbodor. No. My favorite breakfast are like fucking just taking a sausage patty, just putting those in between like fucking biscuits. Like just
Really?
a biscuit
You like
and
your
sausage
sandwich.
sandwich. Yeah. I like sandwiches. I'm a very sandwichy guy.
sandwichy guy.
Well, they're very convenient to eat, and then you put them in a
I mean, you're not
blender.
wrong.
You put them in a blender. You blend them. then you
Liquefy
drink
it,
'em,
then you
yeah.
can drink it. Yeah.
Yeah, you drink your meal.
Respect it.
Exactly. It's good for gains, though. Yeah, I can't actually. You
do lift.
know, when you can't eat eggs, like omelet style, all that fun shit. I could eat them in cakes and shit, but straight up eggs, can't do it.
Oh, are you like allergic?
In a sense, yeah. Like they make
Oh,
me
okay.
really
I feel like,
nauseous.
I feel like you talked about this
Yeah.
before. Yeah.
My two things that make me nauseous are McDonald's chicken nuggets and then eggs. I don't know why specifically McDonald's chicken nuggets. I can eat normal chicken nuggets. But McDonald's just make me nauseous and I feel like I want to throw up
Really?
every time.
I love Wendy's chicken nuggets. Oh my god.
I've
they're
never
so
actually
good.
had their chicken nuggets. I've always had like
Oh man, they're so good.
I'm a burger boy. If I go to a restaurant, I get a burger.
Yeah.
Well, that's
I'm
a lie.
actually the complete opposite.
That's a lie. I went to McDonald's yesterday. I forgot to get a Shamrock Shake again.
Ah.
But I got McChicken. I got spicy McChicken.
Oh, those back?
Yeah, they brought
So
back.
McDonald's spicy McChickens, is it the breading that's spicy or is it the sauce?
I assume. I think it's just the breading. I think.
Okay, good. Because I know I went to sometimes at Burger King, they have like the McChicken, variant,
Mhm.
like their dollar chicken sandwich, basically.
Yeah.
They have a regular and a spicy, but the spicy is the sauce. Like it's the regular patty, but with spicy sauce. That's why I was wondering if it was the same or different.
I didn't get a Shamrock Shake because I just tried hemp cigarettes and scents. I don't know if they were cigarettes particularly, but they're like
You mean joints?
it wasn't weed. It was
Oh,
was
you mean like
hemp.
the cigarette paper was hemp?
hemp. It was like
Ah,
like
okay.
actual like CBD. Is a good word.
Oh,
CBD,
okay, okay.
Yeah. We were trying one of those. I hated the taste.
Well, yeah.
Obviously, smoking's fine. Just the taste, I hated it. So I just needed a drink fast. It was like
I mean, like, yeah.
Fastest.
I mean,
Give me a
CBD 's like-
Coke.
CBD isn't even like the high part of it, anyways. It's all like you already. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all like the
Always-
the healthy beneficial parts.
Well, with the coronavirus going on, the weed place in Peoria, they are currently closed for recreational. It's all medical. They will only let you get in if you do medical.
Ah, that makes sense.
So now,
That's ironic.
and since I'm out, it's kind of a matter of I hate life right now. I want to
That's kind
die.
of ironic. Like,
Yeah.
you think they'd be open for recreational because like people are all staying home. You
Panicking.
know what I mean? They want to get high.
Panicking. You know.
Man, I would have bought like 2 ounces if I buy that like before.
I
this
mean,
all
I
went
don't
down.
fully blame them. It's their weighting system's very compact, sardine-ish, so I get it.
Yeah.
It's like
your dispensary shut down.
yeah, or well for recreational, medical can still go in.
That's
So
rough.
do you have a medical card?
I do not. No, I'm recreational.
Could you get one for like your condition or whatever?
I probably could. I just haven't been to a doctor's office in a couple of years.
Yeah, it's expensive.
That's why I don't want the coronavirus.
The healthcare system in America is flawed
Oh,
extremely.
it's so bad. And then now that the coronavirus is happening, we're kind of realizing what everyone's been saying for years is correct.
I mean, we already all knew about this. It's just
Yeah.
no one wants to do anything about it.
And now that the worst is happening, it's like, okay, now we have to deal with it.
And it's kind of funny. We're like forming into like some part of like socialism in our government currently.
Oh yeah.
Like it's kind of funny because like everyone's all like that doesn't work, and now everyone's begging for it.
Now everyone's like, oh wait, everyone, the economy's collapsing. Oh wait.
So yeah, I don't know. I think it's.
I
Funny.
feel awful for people losing their jobs right now, cause like that's
Yeah.
gotta be the fucking worst.
Yeah, that's gotta suck.
Yeah.
Especially with the coronavirus going on. It's like how the fuck are you gonna like get rid of someone's job during?
What's even worse though is working
pandemic.
at a grocery store at this time.
Oh,
is
yeah.
I've been picking up. It's like the exact opposite. People are losing the jobs. I've been picking up way more fucking hours than I need to.
Oh yeah. I
For
can
the
fucking.
people.
I went to the grocery store. Yeah, it was fucking insane. I've never seen all the actual what the fuck are they called? Checkout lanes. Like all of them were open. I've never seen that before.
Really?
That's crazy.
Yeah, I haven't been to Walmart, so I can't say for Walmart. 'Cause
Walmart never has all the checkout lanes. I
Yeah,
don't give a fuck
it's always
what's
like
going on.
two. It's always like two of them. It's
Yeah,
like, okay.
there's like 50 workers on the floor
And
like, walking around. But yeah, there's only 2 checkout lanes open.
so I went to the
What?
I went to the grocery store yesterday, and everything I had on my list, none, zero, zilch. They didn't have a single thing. I bought a shit ton of snacks because they had snacks there. And I was like, well, I'm gonna be in fucking quarantine for a couple weeks because we're gonna go in shutdown today. I think.
Oh really?
Yeah, I was told that Illinois is going to
Wait,
shutdown
really?
mode. Yeah,
Wow.
I think so.
Wisconsin probably
I've
ain't
been
too far
told.
away then.
I've been told that we're going to shutdown. So.
Reliable source?
Well, I assume the governor, senator of Illinois. I guess I don't really remember. I've been told that we're going to shut down from a couple people, so I'm believing
You
it.
never know. I
So
mean,
like, how does that like? Do they enforce that though? You know what
I
I mean?
don't know.
Because like in theory, if
I-
everyone's on shutdown and like you go outside,
Mhm.
who's gonna fucking stop you and tell you to go back in? You know what I mean?
So like yesterday, I went to the liquor store because everyone was panicking because our governor in Minnesota was talking at 2:00. He didn't shut down the state, but he was like, it made me feel better, and I hope it made everyone else feel better too about like the systems and shit that
Yeah.
he was talking about. But at the same time, we all felt hyper aware of like, okay, there could be a lockdown. So I was like, I need to go to the liquor store because I don't have enough booze if I'm locked down for 2 months. And so I got there, and there's a line outside, and I'm like, what's going on? Are they
Everyone
like,
had the same
just
idea.
grabbing it? No,
Wild.
they're doing social distancing, so they only let like 20 people in the store at all times. And they were enforcing it through a police officer that was just at the door, making sure people went in one at a time.
The dispensary method. That is the dispensary method. There's a police officer at the door who will let you in. And if they get like maxed out, they have you wait, like start a line outside. It's basically the same method,
know.
but this time it's like actually for a pandemic.
Yeah.
The dispensary is just normal. That's how they typically do it. Also, to explain to the Toasty Woasty, snacks are not code for drugs. I bought Doritos, popcorn, fucking cookies.
Snacks is code for drugs.
My birthday's on Tuesday, so I snagged up any ice.
Tuesday.
Yeah. Which
Dude,
the
we
which
didn't
the,
get that sleep lock nailed down.
I know.
For the likes.
I
think
know.
you're
I
at
mean, there's like a
15
few more
or
days
something.
yet.
There are a few more days. The podcast is gonna also be on Tuesday, so I'll do more celebration. Actually, someone I don't know if they're still going live right now, but there is someone who has my birthday. Like we share a birthday called Cat. I think Cat Mama is her name. I think it's her exact name. Didn't realize I wasn't following her until today, but she's doing a sleep lock of black, and I would say eventually go check her out. Obviously, I don't have a link or anything. Just go to my Twitter.
After the podcast.
Recent followers, she'll be
course.
there. They just followed her
Like-
today.
A post podcast tweet that goes out with
Yeah.
subjects/ads.
I would
The
definitely.
whole podcast
yeah.
is an ad, to be honest.
Again, I don't know if she's still going, but because like I was like watching her and listening to her while I was like setting up the podcast today. That's what I was doing this morning. I was like, "Fucking birthday buddy, I'll go support them." You know. They're 2 years older than me, and they called me a baby. It's like I'm 22.
Like, listen, lady. I have an
Oh,
Eevee hat. I don't think you understand.
I'm a big boy. I got an Eevee hat.
I'm a big boy.
Fucking. Oh yeah. Continue. Go ahead. Oh, I like how
just-
Troll's like, I got a link for you, bud. Like, thanks, Troll. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Troll.
But oh yeah, I had to buy cake and ice cream for myself because I'm a big boy. I still want. Look, if I want a birthday, I'm gonna still get cake and ice cream. I don't care how old I get. I want the fucking cake and ice cream part of that.
Wait, so you're gonna make a cake for yourself on your birthday?
Yeah.
In quarantine?
It's
Are you gonna send a pic?
yes, literally post a link for you. I know, Troll.
Happy birthday to myself. He just looks super sad.
Like tears like falling out of the cake. I
made
write
this for me.
I write a sad face on the cake.
It's my birthday.
I know. I'm making a joke. I don't go support Cat Mom and then come right back. Is what I recommend.
And then come right back.
I'm right back.
Wait, why is Kanye West is over trending on?
Oh, I actually know why that is. Because I looked at the hashtag. It was a leaked phone call of Kanye West talking to Taylor Swift, be like, "Hey, if you could tweet out our song, it'd be real great." And then people will just think back to the fucking "I made this bitch famous" line. It's like, did you really? Did ya?
I mean, he definitely put her on to like the African American community.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know any black people that listen to Taylor Swift. I will completely say that. Do you? Like, I'm genuinely curious. Do you know any?
No.
That's what I
don't
thought.
know, I don't know anyone of any color that listens to Taylor Swift.
I don't know any Taylor Swift fans. Like,
I don't listen to Taylor Swift, and my wife doesn't listen to Taylor Swift, but my
She's
wife
smart.
all of Taylor Swift.
like,
And like, I watched the Taylor Swift documentary.
I mean,
Why?
I might be neat.
Okay,
I'd
why?
maybe watch that.
It was
Yes.
interesting.
Yeah, I watched.
Although I was a little pissed off because I didn't learn anything new about her, and I thought she would like talk like a person.
Like, I like.
Oh,
I watch documentaries of shit I have no interest in or like know about. Like, I watch documentaries about Opie and Anthony. I don't give two fucks about talk radio. Or like shock jock radio. I have no interest. But I still sat and watched.
What was the last doc you watched?
It was like a YouTube documentary about an Opie and Anthony guest called Lady Di, who like went from like one of their budding jokes, like one of those joke characters they had on, went from that to being a very like alcoholic, like just fucking sad human being. It was a very interesting podcast, like not podcast, fucking documentary. It was like a YouTube based one. There's like 2 parts. One's like an hour, one's like an hour and a half, I think. Would recommend. The guy that made the documentary, I don't agree with him on a lot of like some shit because I was watching like a different podcast or not documentary. And he was saying some shady shit that I didn't really believe, but the Lady Di like documentary was still pretty good. I would recommend that one.
Okay.
I went into that not knowing a fucking thing about Opie and Anthony. I just know my stepdad likes it, so
this
Yeah.
is foreign to me.
yeah. Radio. That's a good way to put it. Because who the fuck listens to radio?
Am I right?
We listen
And-
to podcasts now.
And like, it's even worse. It's like one of those like satellite radios, the Sirius XM. And then you think there's who the fuck owns Sirius XM except my stepdad. My stepdad owns Sirius XM.
There's a pandemic documentary on Netflix now.
Ooh. About the
It's in top 10.
coronavirus.
Maybe it's good.
About the coronavirus that's been.
Wait, the top 10 pandemics.
Yo, number 9, Ebola.
Number 9.
The last thing you would want in your Burger King's sandwich is Ebola. But that might be what you get when you order this Burger King. The best meme. Actually, I just realized my stepdad's still on the road. Hopefully he doesn't get the coronavirus.
Yeah, he's a bro.
My stepdad's a trucker.
Scary.
He's currently out on the road doing his job for now.
Road.
Yeah.
Road.
He's a trucker. Does trucking things. I don't know what he delivers for, what he does trucking wise, but hopefully he doesn't get the coronavirus.
Yeah.
Does he go far, like cross country?
Yeah,
Or,
cross
like-
country. Yeah. He typically goes to, like Arizona and shit like that.
Okay. Well, I
Like-
don't think Arizona's hot right now with the corona, so
I know Illinois is about to go shut down, and I know California. I think New York.
California shut down.
New York. I know shut down.
They're not officially shut down though.
Oh, they said they were shut down. From what I was told. But I could be
Oh, I
wrong.
thought I looked yesterday and they weren't on lockdown.
I
'cause then
could
they
be
heard
wrong
news.
in hindsight, but
You're probably wrong. You usually are.
when am I ever wrong?
Like, all the time.
I will lie to you. Like, this whole Corona shit has been so depressing. Also, I finally fixed my Nightbot, so it won't tell me the fucking tournament's on the 22nd of February.
Oh, you did?
I finally fixed it
Nice, dude.
this morning.
Did it say
This
that it was
morning,
tomorrow?
this morning I went on. Except my tournament's tomorrow. Yeah, my tournament is tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, we did kind of skip over Animal Crossing.
Yeah, we did kind of. Yeah. Oh man. Ooh,
Very much
sucks
skip
to
over
be you. Oh wait, wait.
I will circle back to it whenever we get there.
Ooh, back to Doom Eternal. Actually, I don't know anything about Doom Eternal. I know it came out. I know Liam was playing it earlier. Because I went to go talk. Because I wanted to point out, like, my top chatter changed places. It is now Kitty Bell, who is the regular of Liam's. I thought that was kind of fucking cool. That it's been dethroned. Because Nightbot tells you who's your highest chatter on your your streams.
What if it was me in the
Ooh,
pod?
if only you chatted more.
Yeah, it's
Sucks
definitely
to
not
be
me, that's for
you.
damn sure.
It's always me.
Man, it sucks to be at work.
Just up my stats.
Yeah, some of us have to work for a living, Reggie. I know it's dire.
Actually, out of curiosity, what grocery store do you work at?
It's called Festival Foods.
I've
heard of that.
never heard of that.
Yeah, I think it's a Wisconsin-based grocery
Okay.
store.
I don't think I've been in one, but I've heard of it.
I've not. I sat through the fucking Kroger thing where it told me all the stores they owned. Which was still the dumbest thing. Like, I know I mentioned this before, but it's still dumb to me. Like, here is your orientation. Learn all the stores you won't be working at that we own. Like, great, now you own Ralph's? I've never
I'll be
been
right
to a
back. My couch is
Ralph's.
here, I think maybe.
Couch live with a podcast? A couch
Couch live on
review?
the podcast.
Couch review? Tell us the consistency. Is it hard, soft? Does it smell like baby flesh? Important questions.
Does it smell like baby flesh?
Does it smell like baby flesh? Make sure you're not sitting on dead children. Make sure to cut open the couch to make sure it's good inside. Just ruin your couch like first day. Fucking. You guys have a couch preference?
Love seat.
I just want it to be soft. That's all I care.
Yes, same.
Like, if I can be comfy on that bitch, I do not care.
Like if I can sleep on it,
Yeah.
I'm there.
I
Like
will
I know you can sleep on every couch, but like
yeah,
it's
but if it
comfortable,
like
it
feels
good.
like shit, I'm not sleeping on that.
yeah.
I'll sleep on the
exactly.
floor and I'll hurt my back. I'm currently sleeping on a cot during this cold weather. It's very would not. I mean, cots are okay, but they're like also not. I don't know. Wouldn't recommend it fully because they're kind of just like smaller beds. You a Regi. I still don't understand how people mispronounce my name. Like I mentioned this
Regi.
every pod. Melissa does it as a joke. I've accepted that part.
Yeah.
But like when I go and like raid a stream or like I go talk to someone like on stream, they're like, "Oh hi, Regi." It's like what? What? At what point? Okay, Grog, pronounce my name
so
right now.
excited.
Pronounce my name, Grog, right now.
Regi.
Exactly.
The Rock.
Exactly.
Don't you know your memes hypnotize me?
You just get like Regi 괱ᴏᴄɪᴜ. You don't call him Regi 괱ᴏᴜ. And people don't get that. It's like, what? What life do you live? You fucker.
You know, the one where they mispronounce their favorite streamer.
That's fair, yeah. What is the worst place you've ate at?
Denny's.
Denny's? Denny's, yeah.
For Denny's. And I was very excited about it, which is the worst part, because I was like, okay, everyone thinks Denny's is shit. Like,
time to
I'm
hype
gonna
it
go
up.
there and I'm gonna get my own opinion of it. And I went there for breakfast, and I got a like steak and pepper skillet.
That sounds
And
bad,
it
yeah.
was like steak and like green peppers and onions and like
Yeah.
potatoes. Like,
Mhm.
and I was like, this looks really good. And I was like, this is actually pretty good. But then I got like sort of sick from it, and I'm pretty sure I threw it up afterwards. And then I was like, I guess that's why we don't go to Denny's anymore.
I don't like IHOP for like their pancakes are fine. Like IHOP's good for their pancakes. They've been really hyping up their burgers. I had a Denver omelet burger, and since I can't eat eggs, it was a dumb decision.
You can't eat eggs, dude?
I
We
still
just talked about this.
Yeah.
Well, you might have been gone. You might have been gone.
but
Yeah,
I
I'm
ordered
sorry.
a fucking omelet burger, and it was the worst decision of my life.
That's right.
Is that just like an omelet between two pieces of bread? I'm
It was an
assuming?
omelet like with a hamburger in there too, and like some cheese, I guess, and, like onions in there too for some reason. Like I'm the kind of person that will order shit every once in a while just to make sure I'm still allergic to that. I'm not like deathly allergic or anything. No, I'm
You're
not.
just hoping your taste
No,
evolves over time.
I'm not like a fucking peanut allergy person, just like eating fucking Reese's peanut butter cups every few months to check to see if I'm still allergic. Because like my shit's very mild. It's very mild allergy, and I always try to check because as a kid I was allergic to pickles, and I'm just not allergic anymore. I like that. Like
That's good.
that went away after a couple of years. And I'm not curious if that will happen again with eggs or like eggs and McDonald's chicken nuggets. I don't really check because they're just not that worth it. Because like I'd rather just like not rather just order a chicken sandwich.
I also hate Burger King.
I think everyone does. I don't feel like I know anyone that likes Burger King.
It's just not good.
It's not.
Trash. I get sick from it like almost every time. I'm just like eating it, and I'm like, this isn't like as good as it could be. And then afterwards, I'm like, I feel like crap.
I got a Burger King gift card for Christmas one year. I went like for the first time in like several years. Like last time I had Burger King, I was 12, and I was like 21. The time I went. So I guess technically last time was 21, but before that, I was 12. I'd go with my great grandparents after church, and we'd just have a burger and shit.
It's nice.
So I ordered a chicken sandwich. It was like a barbecue chicken sandwich or some shit like that. It took like 20 minutes. It was jam packed with people. It was cold by the time I got it. It was very mediocre. I've just soured my entire opinion. Like, all that, I don't even get a hot burger, like a hot sandwich. It's a cold fucking.
That's disgusting.
One thing I like about McDonald's is when I get the fucking like nice and fresh fries that are hot.
Yes.
I know McDonald's is disgusting and they don't clean their shit half the time. I've accepted this. I've accepted
my wife
this.
hates McDonald's, and
That's
so we
fair.
don't go very often.
That's fair.
And
You like
I don't
sneak
blame
it
her.
with the boys. It's like, yes,
When I
finally.
get with the boys, it's McDonald's time. No, it's because her mom I think still is obsessed with McDonald's, so she goes all the time. And then my wife just got sick of it because she was going all the time because of her mom.
Yeah.
And so we still don't go because we're like, well, now I know there's better food out there. but I will absolutely crave those fries. Still one of the top fast food fries, I think.
Oh yeah, their fries are good.
I'm gonna
So
I'm gonna
good.
bitch about like a semi. I don't even know who has Church's Chicken, but Church's Chicken is the fucking worst.
I've never heard of Church's
It's
Chicken.
the
It's an
worst.
Illinois-based franchise.
I know
Oh,
the
that makes
Simpsons
sense.
did an ad for it, but that's all I remember about it.
Church's Chicken.
Yeah, you can find the ad. Like,
I may be saying this as an unpopular opinion, but I don't like Popeyes.
I thought you were gonna say you hated the Simpsons. Then I'd have to ban you.
Popeyes.
I
You hate the Simpsons?
given
I hate to see you
Bye.
muted.
no, I haven't given Simpsons like a good try, to be honest.
Me neither.
I've seen all of Futurama though.
Watch
Ooh, Futurama's
the early seasons of Simpsons. Don't watch past
Yeah?
season 10.
Okay, so I know it's all on Disney Plus now, but I heard people hate it because like the screen width is off or something, and you can't see the full screen of The Simpsons.
Yeah, how Fox did it for when they like Fox did this a while back. Fox did like, oh, we're gonna marathon the entire series of Simpsons nonstop forever, like a long time. And so how they did it was like to make it 16:9 for the old episodes. Instead of like just changing the aspect ratio to make it like it'd be like weird, they'd be like skewed a bit, which would have been fine. They cropped it. They cropped it from 4:3 to 16:9. And that's why people are upset, which is fair because it's gonna look bad.
It cuts off some of the jokes, is what I heard.
Yeah.
Like the subtle background jokes.
And
so some of them aren't even there anymore.
That makes sense.
So that's why I'd rather just buy the DVD. I feel like.
Yeah.
I think that'd just be more.
Gotta do that sometimes.
I'd rather just do that because I don't know. I don't trust streaming services a whole lot.
Really?
I
What
don't.
do you don't trust about them?
Well, when I'm wanting to watch a movie and they just take it off because they don't, redo.
Oh, I mean, I guess
Well,
yeah.
it's their contract stuff.
I
get
understand
it.
it's contract based, but it still sucks for me, the viewer.
Oh well, yeah, no, it sucks, but there's still plenty of crap you could watch on it.
Well-
like it's really good.
Well, like
Hulu has a lot of good animes.
well, I mentioned this Tuesday with 괶ᴍᴜ. He's here. I mentioned this and
He's
Kenichi the
also
Mightiest.
from Minnesota.
Yeah, Kenichi the Mightiest
he?
Disciple.
Hey,
Kenichi the Mightiest Disciple was on Netflix for the longest time, and I'd like watched the majority of the series through there, and then they took it off. And oh boy, that was fun. Trying to track down the remaining episodes I hadn't seen yet, because this was like before I realized that you could just go on like illegal anime streaming sites.
yeah, I'm over that, to be honest. For the longest time, I would search for illegal streaming sites for One Piece.
I mean, I have Kiss
And
Anime
I
for that,
just
but yeah.
couldn't do it anymore. So I broke down, and I have a Crunchyroll now, which
I
isn't
broke
bad.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's like $8, and for
Mhm.
the amount of anime I watch, it's like
It's perfectly fine.
it's
Oh, I
completely
thought Crunchyroll was
justified.
free.
It is, but for
is.
HD and like no ads, you have
Oh,
to pay.
okay.
I can't do ads. I'm an adult now.
Also,
It's not
ad
happening.
blocker?
Also, for One Piece, you can't watch the English version unless you get premium, or you can't get English subs unless you get premium for like the first
Really?
Really?
That's
60
terrible.
episodes.
That's terrible.
Yeah, for like
Nah,
the
you don't wanna
first
watch
saga.
English. Can we?
No,
talk
not
about
dub,
that?
not
So-
dub. It's like you get English sub. You have to be at premium.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What?
Like,
Yeah,
that's terrible.
you can only get
That's what I'm saying, like, what the
Portuguese
hell they-
subtitles for the first like 50.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
That's outrageous.
And then you wonder why I go to those illegal sites.
Okay, no,
Like-
that's. I mean, that's it. That's ridiculous.
Uh-huh.
But still, Crunchyroll in itself has been decent. It's been okay.
I have my gripes with Crunchyroll, but it's been a couple years, so I don't know if they hold up anymore. The way they do ads is very annoying to me.
I
'Cause-
wouldn't know.
For the longest time, yeah, you have premium, you wouldn't know.
Wait a minute, what's going on with
You
my
want a
hand?
free trial? I think I probably like backed up.
Like the ads would just repeat the same one 3 times every time they did an ad break.
I have like some sort of rash that just started on my hand.
Q gets the
Are you gonna
coronavirus
die?
live.
No, I'm looking. I'm literally just looked at my hand, and it's red as hell.
Also, one thing that's really annoying to me, and I get it's because like I'm assuming like licensing and contracts and all that
Is there
fun
a doctor
shit.
in the house?
It's still dumb. You're your own
It's their
doctor.
doctor in chat.
So I'm gonna look at Crunchyroll, see if it's still like this. Well, for One Piece, anyways. So Genjiken is like an anime that came out like in the 2000s, and then season 3 came out like 2013. It's like a third series. You can only get season 3 on Crunchyroll. It's like, why the fuck would I watch season 3 of a series if I don't have the first 2 seasons? Makes no sense to me.
I know they did that with One Punch Man.
I'm sorry, it's the second season, but that doesn't really count. I wouldn't call it a second season. It's a third season.
Oh yeah, no, I was just trying to find another example.
Yeah. No, I was just mentioning because like I was looking it up to see if it was still there because it's called Genshiken Nidame. And to explain Genshiken lore to my audience who definitely wants to hear it,
they love it. They're eating it up right now.
So like, I own actually the first volume of the manga. Would recommend slightly. I don't even know if it holds up anymore, but I liked it when I was a teenager. I like it a little bit as an adult. It's like a series about like otakus who like meet up in a club room. Like a slice of life comedy. It's not bad. Again, I don't know if it holds up. Like it was funny when I watched it. And then they had like their second season is Genshiken 2. Like it breaks up into 2 different things. They have an OVA, which introduces like a love interest and shit and like that kind of shit. And then season 2. And now they're just like, oh, we have a season 2 now. It's like, no, that's season 3. Clearly, because what happened was all the old characters kind of graduated from college. And now they just have like another generation. They have like one person from the old cast and like a side character, like 2 side characters, and they throw in some new people.
I don't know how I feel about shows that do that.
Well, they still bring back the old cast, but still not the same, I guess. I don't know.
I've been watching Haiku.
I've heard of Haiku. I couldn't really get into it, but that's fair.
Hold on 1 sec.
One sec. I'm trying to like remember what the anime I'm thinking about is. Oh yeah, Soul Eater, not yeah. So the Q. Oh, Q muted.
What up?
Okay. I thought you were Grog for a second. 1 sec. My brain's mush.
It's all good, dude. I'm over here tripping about my hand. It's honestly red as fuck.
You ever see Soul Eater?
So why does that sound familiar?
It's on Netflix. It's an anime. It's on Netflix.
It's an anime, yeah.
Yeah. About like Reapers.
No, I think
and
I've
shit.
seen like the art for it, like, you know, like the thumbnail they use, but I've never actually went and looked at it.
There's a sequel called 괉ᴅᴄɪᴜ. It's like a continuation, but they've made it very interesting.
Interesting in how?
Okay, it's like the original Soul Eater is like an action anime full of like cool, kind of creepy shit, and everyone's fighting, all that fun shit.
Yeah.
The sequel is a slice of life series involving anime girls.
In the same universe?
Same universe. Like they're going to like they all go to school. Like that's the Soul Eater, but the Soul Eater anime is more like focused on like doing missions for that school.
Okay.
And then Soul Eater Not's more focused on like the slice of life aspect, which is like,
so it's like a harem, the slice of life one?
It's not like a harem. There's no romance to it.
Oh, okay.
I sit on my couch. It was beautiful.
It was beautiful. I'm bitching about Soul Eater a little bit.
Oh, sweet. I want to be in on this.
Do you know the sequel Soul Eater Not?
No.
Oh god. Okay, you know Soul Eater, right?
I know. I've seen the whole anime.
You've seen the whole anime. So you're like me. You've seen the whole thing.
Yes.
Okay.
I know a little bit about the manga, but
now take all the characters of Soul Eater.
Yeah.
They're all side characters now. Like you see them once or twice. Now we're focusing on 3 girls who go to the same school, but don't really do anything. Like it's a slice of life.
What?
It's a slice of life.
It's a slice of life. Yeah, slice of life comedy.
I hate this.
Mm-hmm.
This is the worst.
I said I hate this.
Why does it exist?
It's a sequel series. It's a sequel series to Soul Eater.
No, because it's concurrent, isn't it?
Yeah.
You see the same characters, right? Like
giving them anime diddles or ditties.
Yeah, dude. I
don't know. I liked Soul Eater as an anime.
I did too.
The animation. I don't think the plot's good.
Yeah, no, the plot's not good, but it's like interesting.
It holds me
it's
up.
Fun.
I still went with it. It was fine. But like looking back on everything, I'm like they completely excluded the whole point of the first like remember when they were collecting souls in the beginning and crap?
Yeah.
They cut that
Eating
off
souls?
like episode 2. They're like, we're not gonna come back to that. Don't worry about it. We'll mention it one other time.
I'm muting Crunchyroll site so I can like look and see if I'm still correct and not get sued. by fucking Funimation.
That's a good idea. Can we talk about Bleach?
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
I like it's a good drink. I think so.
I've seen like aspects of Bleach. I never finished the anime. I read the manga up to the past the Soul Society. Like it was right after the Soul Society arc. That's where I got to. And
I've never seen it.
I saw the first movie that came out of it.
Okay.
Now, if we're talking
Yeah.
Naruto, I know a lot more about Naruto.
Well, we can
He
talk about
definitely said
that
Bleach.
second,
Reggie,
but-
calm down.
Yeah.
No, because Bleach just came back. It's announced they're going to.
Oh,
do
are
the
they? Fucking
Final season.
nice.
Final arc that they cut off because they cut off the anime right before it ended.
I want to point
Which
out,
was-
if you go to Crunchyroll now, like right now, and go to the One Piece East Blue arc, it's all in Portuguese and
there.
Spanish and Portuguese, and like that's
Weird.
all your options you get. I don't think it's actually in English. Nope.
You're
Nope.
not much of a
East
fighting
Blue,
anime
the
guy. Those are the
first-
best animes, though.
Fighting and like the action shit. That's fair.
Yeah, like all animes need all that action. You know what I'm saying?
Funny
And then the
thing,
harems are
I'm
up
actually
there.
not really into DDs. I just want to see what the worst thing I can slip into censor was. That's fine. I'll read anything I get like put in chat, and people know this.
Is
Man,
there censors
welcome.
in chat?
No, I don't actually have.
That's
any
what I was saying. You could have said anime titties.
Yeah, you can say anime titties. I don't have a censor in chat.
All right, let me see. Anime titties. Yeah, it's in there.
It's like
We're good.
I was gonna unmute Crunchyroll. I want One Piece to play. There we go.
Also, My Roommate is a Cat is my favorite slice of life anime. Is
I've never heard of that.
that Nico related?
I think it's newer, isn't it?
It might be newer. I haven't seen a new anime in a long time.
Bro, From Commonplace
Huh.
to World's Strongest is highly recommended if you want new animes.
If I go to my
what's it
anime
called?
list, I know my most recent anime I watched was a couple months ago, watching Conan, Detective Conan.
I don't know if I want to get into Detective Conan.
Okay,
Like,
what's your opinion about Detective Conan? I'm curious.
I don't know much about it. I think I saw the first episode.
Then why'd you say you didn't want to get into it?
Because I know it's super long, and I know that's a cop out, but it's also like a slice of life, and I'm just getting into slice of life.
Well, that's kind of why I don't watch. But you're right. Bleach Senran Kenshin Hen because I just got a notification that I got added to the database. 2021. Enough. Is that a? I think that's an anime. Yeah, it's an anime. It's like I'm going to my profiles. I read a lot of manga. That's my go-to is just manga.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of the rom-com shit though.
No, I don't hate on anyone reading manga. I just
'Cause I-
prefer anime.
Yeah, I'm fine like both of them. Like, if I'm watching Full Metal Alchemist, I'm gonna read the
Ooh.
manga. I think.
Really?
Yeah.
I've tried. I watched like 2 episodes of that, and I don't know. I just couldn't get into it.
What the fuck was this? Oh, I know what the
Full
fuck
Metal?
this is. Oh.
Q, what was wrong? Like,
I was-
I think it was like how I was watching it. Like I wasn't paying
Oh.
like full attention to it. I was kind of doing stuff off to the side,
Well,
and it just didn't really like catch me. I
You ever
guess.
forget you watched
Subbed or
something?
dubbed?
Because I did. I forgot
Oh,
I
yeah.
watched something entirely.
I think it was subbed. No, it was dubbed. Because if I was doing something else, it was dubbed.
okay, there are 2 animes that I will watch dubbed.
What?
And that is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood and Death Note.
That's not Yu Yu Hakusho.
I
Yeah.
okay, so I've seen all of Yu Yu Hakusho, but yeah, I watched.
I like the Yu Yu Hakusho dub. It doesn't hold up, but I love it.
Okay, it doesn't hold up. Okay, is it just super cheesy?
It's okay. Like-
Because like
Okay. Yusuke sounds great. Kuwabara sounds great. Like main characters, all good. Kuwabara's sister sounds so fucking awful, and I've
Yeah.
accepted this. Like I like all the other characters. I love Yu Yu Hakusho dubbed. Amazing. Kuwabara's fantastic. He's voiced by I think Christopher Sabat.
What was on my hand today?
But I forgot I
They
watched
used a
this
weird
anime.
lotion.
There's an anime called the English translation is Cooking Master Boy or Chuka Ichiban.
Cooking Master Boy.
Yeah, it's about a Chinese boy in the 19th century learning to cook. Or he's kind of a master cook, but he's learning to cook more.
Okay.
And there's like a love interest that's pink haired.
Oh, I'm in. Link me to it.
It's from 1997. I don't know if you. I don't know.
No, I don't want to watch it. I'm out.
Have you guys seen Food Wars?
Yeah, I've seen season 1.
I looked at it and I was like, you know what? I don't know.
I couldn't get into it. I watched the first episode and like someone in the comments was like, "Yeah, it's sort of like it's just this.
It's a bit too
This isn't good."
titular for me. Like it's a bit too.
Yeah.
Like
Is that fancy word for too much tits?
tits. Yeah. Like
It's like a little
okay.
too much. Like
okay. To explain, if I want to see tits, I want a relationship in that anime. and Food Wars kind of gives you romance, but it doesn't really at the same time.
What? The main character gets boned, and by that I mean he doesn't get a girlfriend?
There's like
Oh,
17. There's like 17 love interests. It's like a
titties.
like a harem, but not really a harem. Everyone wants to fuck him to some degree because he cooks good.
I mean, those are the best animes, to be honest.
Like,
Are they?
you got literally like 4 different characters that are into him that I can like think of right now. It's like
that's a lot of anime.
I saw season 1. I thought season 1 was fine. Like it was okay. I wouldn't watch season 2 though. I wouldn't do it. There's like 17 seasons with it. I don't know.
Yikes! Really?
Not 7. There's like 5 or 4. I'm kidding. Whoever exaggerated.
Still,
So
that's a lot for a
Reggie,
fucking
I need
for
your
a
opinion
show
now.
like that.
What opinion do you need?
So you said you love Naruto.
Okay. My opinion. I'm by the way. I'm wearing my Naruto pajama pants again.
Nice.
Fucking,
When don't you wear those?
I'm fucking. I was like, I need pants, and they were like just sitting there. So it's like, all right, I'll put them back on.
I'm not wearing pants. Fun fact.
Sick dog.
Go with your Naruto thing.
High five.
Oh. I can explain my Naruto opinion. I wouldn't say like I'd give Naruto like a 6 or 7 out of 10 total,
Okay.
but I love it still for reasons.
Now, what about Boruto?
It feels weird to me as like a Naruto fan, like as a grown adult, a Naruto fan.
I have seen all of Naruto and Naruto Shippuden.
I did too. Well, I skipped filler for Naruto Shippuden, but
that's fair. And I've seen like 40 episodes of Boruto.
I saw 16 episodes of Boruto. It's a lot less.
I got to 40 something, and I'm like, this isn't gonna get better, is it?
Yeah, that's why I kind of like dipped on it. I dipped on it pretty hard.
It's oh my gosh, it's just so bad. It's just nowhere near comparing to like Shippuden.
Is it just too childish? Probably.
Dog, it's like the anime's not good enough. Like it's so like sharp and to the point of like, okay, this happens. Whereas like the fight scenes in Shippuden and like Naruto, like some of them were real good.
Mm-hmm.
Like and they lasted a while.
Mm-hmm.
Boruto, it's like 2 seconds, and they try and like they still have the same animation style. They just I don't know if the budget's not big enough. I don't know what's going on with it.
I assume it's
just
budget.
not that good. And then they're just fan servicing like the previous Naruto like fans just by giving them like reoccurring characters. There's some shit with like they're went back in time or something, so now they're meeting like.
Oh, I hate it already. I hate anything that has to do with time travel.
Now,
me too. It's just such a cop.
The one thing I kind of liked about Boruto was not even Boruto itself. It's the like former cast, the ninjas we grew up with, and like their like adult lives.
The ninjas we grew up with.
Yeah. Like Tamari, I think his name is it Tamari? Is that her name? Tamari and Shikamaru. I really like their relationship and like how it blossomed. I'm a very rom-com fan. So like romance and anything, I'm like fuck yeah, pounce on that shit.
Yeah.
That's why I liked Yu Yu Hakusho, because Yu Yu Hakusho it fucking ended with a relationship. Like they built it up, they did a thing with it, and they fucking stuck with it. Like they hit the landing at the very end, which is fine with me. I hate it when things are like they build up a relationship and at the end they just do nothing with it.
Yeah.
That's why you'll never see me watch like harem anime or like I just don't. Cause like harem anime always is like, well, I like all of you guys.
Exactly. That's the point of it.
And it's like I want like a hard like one person. Like date one person. Like you want to be polygamous, but be open about your polygamy.
See, that's the thing that I don't think anime really does. Is like once you get to the relationship, then it's hard to like build up like continually through that if it's slice of life, because
What's
it's like
that
that's the tension. It's
inherently?
like,
Like,
okay, is this person gonna get with this person, and then once they do, where do you go from there?
actually,
Like,
I mean,
I guess
it's
that'd be
not
hard to write.
impossible. I mean, I guess I'm going from because I read a lot of rom-com manga. My favorite one that ended recently, but had like a mediocre ending, is let me find the fucking name because it's on my finished manga list real quick. But it's about a boxing couple. Like there's like really tall buff girl who's like really fucking good at boxing, and then you got like a scrawny kid who's like he's like fucking wily spirit. He likes boxing a lot, but he's really shit at it. That kind of thing. It's called 괍ᴇᴅɪᴜ Senshu Hitakaka. I can't say fucking Japanese.
Like Titicaca.
But it's a couple between Satome and Kushima. I can't fucking say Japanese names. It's like a focus with women with abs, except for this. I like women who were buff to some degree. It's fine with me.
Do you?
Yeah.
Nice.
I wouldn't say I would go exclusively for women who are buff, but I enjoy women who are buff. That's just how I like the human form, is how I like put it. I like things of all body sizes. That's all fucking cool to me. But it's like a really good manga, and like they start off like they get asked out first chapter, like they get together, and their thing is like how the relationship like progresses from two people who have like no idea what the fuck they're doing. And they also have to kind of keep it a secret because like she's a famous boxer to some degree, and it ends off with like her going to Tokyo 2020 for the Olympics and them getting married, which I don't feel like that'll work because the coronavirus, but
well,
darn Japan for trying.
Well,
nope.
Josie said he read a chapter 2 of that.
No. That ended October 2019. So this is before the coronavirus. Would recommend though. It's really sweet. Like it's not even like a fucking muscle fetish. It's like genuinely a sweet anime. To clarify. There's like a bunch of another one, which I think was I know who made it. It's a different person, but like very similar. Fujiyama-san Shishinjuki. I can't fucking say Japanese so well.
It's okay.
I can't.
Type it into Google and then press the vocal.
Yeah,
anime.
Do it on the podcast.
Do it on the podcast. One sec. I had to check Papa because he DM'd me because like I forgot his deadline for his tournament today, and I forgot that last night. And I'm just like, hey, can I send it in this morning? Because I have a team ready. It's not great, but it's ready. Gen 5 RU.
Gen 5, are you?
Yeah. I just forgot about it. I have a team, like it's set up, it's ready to go. I'm just like, hey, can I? Okay, cool. I'll tell him I'll send it to him after the podcast. I'll send it your way after the podcast. Yeah, because I can't really do it the second because I'm like, I'm like 5 different websites.
Talking, Doc.
I mean, you can. You just go to shutdown, copy, paste.
That's
if you
fair,
want to,
yeah.
you
Yeah.
can talk about his rash while you're gone.
Dude, it's freaking me out, man.
We don't. No.
No, I'm concerned, guys. Like honestly, like it's red. My hand is entirely
Go to the
red.
hospital.
It's spreading.
Get the
I know,
coronavirus.
but, like it's so red.
I was gonna say another rom-com manga I recommend is Fujiyama-san. It's about this like guy who's like I don't know, it's like a perverted guy and like falls in love with this really fucking tall girl who's like 6'2", I think.
Okay.
And like for Japan standards, it's fucking really tall. It gets kind of sweet.
High School DxD.
No, fucking. I never actually finished that. I saw a few episodes.
Yeah, that's very harem based.
Yeah, I'm not a big like. As a teenager, I was like all about that shit, but as an adult, I'm just like I don't really have as much interest.
Understandable.
Like I don't know, like I don't really need to look at tits like on anime.
Yeah, I want the emotional connection of shit.
Yeah. I have porn sites that exist. I'm good on tits. my tit need is low.
Tit demand, if you will.
Yeah, the tit demand to like supply.
As an adult, my emotions have gone more complex over time.
Yeah.
So I'll just cry to like just like stuff I shouldn't even be crying about anymore.
I cried to Naruto several times.
I think the
Several
last thing I
fucking
cried
times.
to- Dude, I cried.
Perfect
Everyone else is
example.
embarrassing.
Perfect example is when his mom was teaching him how to like. I think was telling him about how like. You met like his father and shit like that. I think is how it was. It's been like 2 years since I've seen Naruto, like
For
Shippuden.
Naruto's mom.
Yeah. Well, like when Naruto's mom was like in his body, kind of like just talking to him and shit.
Whoa.
Like I got fucking teared up when she got like went. It's like fuck. I was like cried during the Great War arc. And I won't lie to you.
Which part?
Well, like parts of it because like they just revived all the dead guys.
Yeah, that was dumb.
I didn't.
That was
hate,
dumb.
I didn't hate
He
it.
was so
Okay,
emotional that time.
okay.
Yeah, that was dumb.
I will agree and disagree right now. I like the concept of just reviving a bunch of dead ninja, like fight against. 'Cause that's cool to me. Like you can bring back all these dead characters that we've not seen forever. It's just cool to me. But
No, I'm yeah.
that fucking
Sorry, you
cop
go.
out at the very end, I hate it.
Okay, thank you. That's what I meant.
Spoilers for Naruto. Mute me for
been
like
out for a
5 minutes, I
while.
guess. Spoilers for Shippuden. Do you care, Q?
No, I'm never planning on watching it.
Okay, that's fine.
Chat spoilers incoming.
Madarame was a fine final villain. He was fine.
Name means
was
nothing
good.
to me.
Like he was good. He was like the head Uchiha guy. Like he had setup, he had a background, he was tough, he had
it
reason.
all.
And
Was he
then
hinting at the entirety of the series?
yes.
Yeah.
And then there was a fucking cop out. They got rid of him, destroyed him immediately, and then brought this fucking alien bitch from the fucking chakra sky.
Were
And,
they
like-
at least like in cahoots together?
No,
No,
they weren't. She just popped
like a
out of
random
nowhere.
alien?
She's like
Reggie, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I got to that point after they
fucking
and then she
hated it.
popped up. I saw the backstory. I'm like, I don't have time for this shit.
I
So then
skipped
stopped.
I skipped her backstory. I don't give two
I-
fucks.
I skipped the whole thing because I'm like, I know they're gonna win. And
Uh,
then
fucking
and then I picked it up again
yeah.
when
Just watch the Sasuke versus Naruto fight, then
Yeah.
you'll be fine. And then I watched like the Hinata wedding because I felt like I had to because I liked Hinata and Naruto as a couple. As like a fucking rom-com fan, you don't need to watch that part. Like anyone who wants to watch Naruto, you don't like after the Sasuke fight. Just fucking, you don't have to. You really don't have to watch anything after that. Like it just nothing happens. Nothing happens. Fucking.
It's infuriating.
It's
That's
infuriating.
fair, Toasty Dragon.
Like holy shit! Like they take Madarame, kill him, then we get this random alien woman who is just the goddess and mother of chakra.
It's just bullshit. It
It's
just
so
didn't need to
fucking
escalate to that step.
bullshit.
And
And
then
somehow they
Boruto
beat
does
that?
it even
That's-
further because Boruto's like, who do I do now? Like, what's going on? And now it's like, what is it? Like, they're related to her somehow or some shit?
Yeah,
Or the
inherently,
brothers
like
of
they're
Boruto?
connected through her sons. I think
It's fucking
like it's a
bullshit.
long
No,
fucking
it doesn't
lineage.
need to escalate further.
It's so dumb. It's so fucking
Dial
dumb.
it back. People like when it's not that escalated.
Like just have it Madarame versus Naruto and Sasuke. That'd be fine.
Yeah, we don't need Dragon Ball Z levels of like villains. It
It's
just
like-
doesn't need to happen.
It was so upsetting for me because it's just like I lost like all stakes or interest. It got so bullshit with Naruto. That's my problem with Shippuden. Is it hit that power creep so fucking fast? Like the first was fine, and then like it hit that power creep and then went to shit.
Ugh, I'm getting riled up.
I am too. You heard me. You
Yeah.
hear me. You
Reggie,
hear
change
me.
the subject.
No,
Riled
fuck
up.
you.
I know I brought it up. It's my fault.
That's fine. I can vent about Naruto for a while. Fun fact: if you're watching the original Naruto series, you can always tell when they're about to have a fucking fight scene. I learned this while watching the original series. Look at the animation styling. Look at like how like what it looks like. If it goes like you have the normal Naruto like animation, and then if it gets like really shitty for an episode, then you know something big's about to happen. Every time. Like every time. Once it starts getting like shitty, choppy animation, wait like a couple episodes, you're getting a fucking big fight scene with a whole bunch of shit going on.
Oh, because they like rushed it just to get to the fight scene in terms of
Yeah, they wanted to save up that budget for the cool shit.
That's funny.
And I noticed this like massively when I was watching it. Because I was like, I sat down and I watched all of Naruto and Shippuden within like a 6-month time period, which is pretty good for how many
wow.
fucking episodes there are.
Yeah, that's intense.
Now, okay, I will say after Sasuke leaves the village, I skipped it because when I was
Huh?
18, I got a shit ton of anime DVDs, and those anime DVDs were like between when Sasuke leaves and the end of the series. I'd already seen them years prior. I was just like,
Oh,
okay, I'll just skip those. I already know what they are.
okay. All right.
Like,
I thought you meant for a second you just skipped it in general.
no. Like I already seen those episodes. Like I knew what happened. Like I liked some of those episodes. Like the Curry of Life episode with like Rock Lee was pretty okay. There was some build up with Naruto and Hinata a little bit.
Broccoli got chipped, dog. Like,
Yeah, fucking. Like I mean, it was
I'm
kind of
so
neat,
upset
but
about it.
like
Anyway,
fucking, they fucked over so many
Q's getting
characters.
bored. Maybe we should talk about something.
No,
else.
guys, I'm working on the side here. You guys are
He's
perfectly
like
fine.
dealing with his brash right now. Fucking.
No. I'm actually I'm just doing stuff. I just
Uh,
uploaded a video and I'm posting it everywhere and stuff. You guys continue.
Yeah.
You're
Weirdly
good.
enough, I've
Subscribe
not
to
seen any
YouTube.
anime since October. I've like not watched. Wait, I watched some JoJo recently. That's about it.
I haven't watched JoJo yet.
I would recommend it. Maybe I think the fandom's really toxic,
I would
but
recommend it maybe.
I know the memes.
Yeah.
I
The fandom's toxic as shit, but inherently it's actually entertaining. Like it's a
I
good.
just
Allegedly.
I know what I'd be getting into. I think is the thing.
Yeah. Like it's
I
not.
don't know if I'm
I don't know.
mentally prepared.
I would say like try out the. Some people skip the first arc. I would say no, don't do that. It is the most boring aspect I feel like, but still good.
They're all different though, right? Like each
Yeah,
one,
every
each
arc-
is a new generation.
Yeah, every arc they like up a generation of the family.
Okay.
Like I can explain it. Like I don't know all the arcs too well. Like I don't know the last one at all. It's called like Golden Wind or some shit. Also,
Alright.
great way to find music. I will say that because every fucking character, like after I think part 3, like part 3 onward, is a reference to something. It's great. Like Red Hot Chili Peppers is an enemy. Bad Company.
Wait, what anime are we talking about?
What?
Jojo. Every villain.
Really? Wait. the
every
Red Hot Chili
villain.
Peppers are-
That's a villain. Yeah.
That's hilarious. Like the actual like, or is it just a
Not the
business
band, but
anime?
there's a character called Red Hot Chili Peppers. I
That's
love
hilarious.
that. Because what they do is, what the creator of JoJo did is he named them all after characters, like after like big bands and music he'd listened to. So like, Oingo Boingo is like 2 enemies like they had to fight.
Boingo and Boingo. Wow.
Oingo and Boingo, who have the best ending theme. Vanilla Ice is one. Fucking. Now they did change like some of these for like the translation, but they're still the same thing. Like they had to change them because of legal copyright, but you know they're still fucking Oingo Boingo. Even if they say they're not, they're Oingo Boingo.
Yeah.
And then like the ending themes are always like American songs. Like I know Walk Like an Egyptian's one of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Walk Like an
Weird.
Egyptian. Last Train Home, I think, is one of them. But that's not like a song I remember too well. I know a Savage Garden song's like one of the ones for the 4th season that I'm on, and then there's a like an R&B sex song that's like part 5's. Yeah,
That's just all R&B.
literally the last one's just like I want to freak you.
What the hell?
Like literally, like right after like a death scene, just like I want to fuck you. Like yes, I love it.
It's like that where I'm like, I
Like,
don't know.
yes, I love it. It's so fucking dumb and cheesy. I love it. It's the best. Hi BCG. We're talking about JoJo. By the way, my friend Nathan / Joker, he refuses to watch it because I keep recommending it to him. I'm like, just watch it, you'll enjoy it. He's like, no, fuck you. Like, no, I will specifically not watch it because of you. Like, still fucking do it.
Like, no, I don't want you to make me happy.
No, just because you think I'll enjoy something. Because it's like dumb fun, and I think he'll enjoy the dumb fun. Because like I can give you like a general plot synopsis for the first couple parts, I guess. Like part 1, evil stepbrother. Note, the whole stand thing does not come in until part 3. Part 1 and 2 focus on a thing called Hamu, which is like a channel, like kind of like chi or chakra and shit.
Okay.
Except it's like more physical based. And then part 2, trying to save the mom by fighting some Egyptian guys. Part Part 3, they traveled to Egypt to fight Dio. It's literally just traveled to Egypt, and that's the entire thing of it. And in Part 4, it's all taking place in one small town, and where I don't really know what the exact purpose is. Huh.
Well, that's what I thought. It's like it's just a ride, like it's a trip. Like you just go along.
You're going along with them. I highly recommend it. Like, just give it a try. Is all I'd say.
Okay.
Like, even if you don't like it, just give it a try. Watch like Part 1, maybe Part 2 if you want to get a good feel. Part 2 gets a lot like Part 1's a lot more serious-ish, but it has like the English moments.
Okay.
Like,
but it weans you into it because people are more used to serious crap anyway.
You get into the serious, but it has some jokey shit in it. And then Part 2 gets a lot more jokey, but with a lot some seriousness. Then Part 3 gets, it kind of like builds you in, builds you up.
Yeah.
So like, again, we don't get Standstill Part 3, and then they become like the key thing. It's mostly just part of like the JoJo line and trying to deal with the JoJo shit. It's cool. I highly recommend. There's a lot of fun parts in Part 1 and 2.
If I'm drunk, will it be 10 times better?
Yes. Oh, hell yeah.
All right.
My favorite bit is the English. Like, there's just random bits of English thrown into like sentences. It's always a fucking laugh for me because it's always like in seriousness.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like fucking broken English in like the most serious moments. Like, yes, I love it. I'm fucking cracking up laughing. I've been joking about this shit for years.
That's fantastic.
Fucking, it's amazing. I'm still on Part 4, the second. I'm like halfway through.
Yeah.
Currently, that's having its moments. They're talking about Mushi Ishi, and I've heard of it. I tried watching it. I didn't get past first episode. I might try it again.
I'm gonna look that up right now.
Gojo or Mushi Ishi? Both.
Hey Q, are you still alive?
I'm here.
It's good, man.
Currently editing.
I actually have a stack of anime DVDs behind me. Like, just all my anime DVD collection. Like, if it's complete, I just have random DVDs I buy. I've not seen half of them.
Let's hold on.
Toasty Band.
Let's do a speed round. You should ask us if we've seen those anime, the ones on the DVDs in the back.
I mean, you probably don't know. You probably don't know a lot of them.
Shout out the titles, and
I'll tell you like the notable ones that I know of that like I have. Because the other ones are like a bit obscure-ish and just random shit I buy. I don't expect anyone to know what the fuck they are.
Okay, that's fair.
Trigun. That's a popular one. Rave Master. Rave Master.
Rave Master, yes.
Yeah, Rave Master. Then the person who did Rave Master did another anime. I don't remember what that one is. Might be Soul Eater.
I know it.
Is it Soul Eater? I know. It's a popular one.
Rave Master.
Like they did another one, and I don't remember what the fuck. Oh, Fairy Tail. They did Fairy Tail.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not Fairy Tail, is it? I know the
Fairy
animation.
Tail.
I actually just started watching that the other day, and I keep falling asleep to it.
Okay, do you guys like how well do you know Marvel shit? Like
very well.
Marvel?
I have the Blade anime. Like the vampire, like the vampire. I have the Blade anime. It's interesting. It's not great, but it's palatable. It's watchable.
You have it in DVD form.
Yeah, I have the full entire season of it.
You should mail that to me.
Like 12 episodes.
Oh, well, you should link me it on if it's available online.
I have an Inuyasha DVD.
Okay, I've seen Inuyasha.
Yeah, I own the first 2 Dragon Ball movies on DVD.
Okay.
I have Ninja Scroll, which is a lot more interesting than
what that is.
A lot more than I thought it was gonna be. It's got some interesting scenes that I can't see on YouTube.
Describe them in rich.
No, I cannot do that legally on my channel, or I will get demonetized entirely.
Okay, go on.
Let's see. I have them covered by the sun. It's hard to see them. And I'm leaning back so I can see them better. I know I got Yu Yu Hakusho on DVD.
One of my favorite things of all time is when I roll away from my mic, and then my voice gets farther away. I don't know why. I just love that.
Yeah, I really want to get better at that. It's just cool.
I have the Ghost in the Shell.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the animated one.
I haven't seen Ghost in the Shell.
I also have Spriggan, which I've not seen yet, but that one's
What'd you
I've heard
call
of
me?
Spriggan. I can't really see the other ones. I know I have some other shit. I used to have a lot more Naruto, but I ended up like selling them, which is sad because I want them again.
I think my friend like in high school went to a garage sale and got me like someone had printed out like all the Naruto episodes and
Yeah.
some of the Shippuden episodes that were out at the time,
Mhm.
like every single one, and like we're selling it for like $5. So like they had it like all in these cases, and I had like the artwork of like Naruto too, like
Mhm.
just some random fan ones. But my buddy was like, "Here you
That
go."
sounds amazing. Do you still have those?
I do somewhere, yeah.
Fucking take a picture and show us sometime. That'd be
I
fucking
will.
fantastic.
I'll post in Discord later.
Oh, I want to point out I have a Naruto poster still.
Do you?
Like it's just hanging on my wall. You guys can't see it
I-
too well during streams, but it's there. It's
I have a
it's
One Piece banner behind my desk.
yeah.
Um,
Mine's Sasuke, Itachi, Kabuto. I don't remember how I pronounce his name. It's the one with glasses.
Kabuto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I have Orochimaru.
Orochimaru.
Taking that shit down because I'm gonna be painting in like a month. Taking that shit down is gonna be fun.
Is it?
Yeah. Fun because it's all stapled, so I'm gonna have to fucking restaple that shit.
It's stapled into the wall.
Yeah. I have like one of those staplers. Oh, hi, Tubby. How you doing, Tubby Totodile?
Totodile.
It's my boy.
It's a tongue twister.
Yeah, I'm like just trying to figure out my. Seen any of my research? If I like just set it up,
Mhm.
and so I have two swords hanging on the walls.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then
nice.
I have, like canvas artwork, and it's
Mhm.
like blank right now because I want to like continually add on to the backdrop as we go along.
Now that Tubby's here, we could talk about the random porn DVD I stole from my cousin.
What? What?
It's about anime still. Don't
Is that
worry.
in the same the same pile as the anime?
No. Well, it might be. No. It's in my fucking desk. To explain.
To explain.
My cousin like left all of his porno DVDs at his house when he moved, but he took all the discs, so I sadly don't have the disc of it. It's a Sailor Moon Dragon Ball Z crossover parody porno.
Wait a minute. Say that again. Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon and Dragon
Quiet,
Ball
'cause
Z.
I'm trying to wrap my head around it.
A Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball Z porno parody. I don't know if it's a parody. I don't know if it's a parody. I haven't seen it.
Is it
If you
crudely
title
drawn?
the episodes of the podcast after what we would talk about, that would be the title of the episode.
Dragon Ball porno parody.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'd watch that.
I wish I had the disc because I just want to watch it out of curiosity. Tubby was not subbed to me. What?
I think you have to.
I want to find it. Like
Yeah,
apparently Liam knows what I'm talking about too. Cause like I told it to Liam. I was like, oh yeah, I've seen that. Like fucking what?
Is it well
How
known?
long?
I don't
Like-
want to Google it, but
I wanna watch it though.
It's like Sailor Moon and her 7 balls or some shit. I think it's called.
Bobby, you
Oh, it's
should
a
watch
fucking-
it and
oh.
describe in detail. in the chat.
on the
No,
on the
watch it.
on the
No,
podcast.
let's watch it in Discord and then screenshot.
Review it on the podcast.
Just
A live
screen share it.
Oh.
review.
Now, Sailor Moon's tatas were very delicate.
I can see that.
They're supposed to be like 15 or something.
Yeah, they're like 14.
Oh god. Goku's
Oh,
wild.
God.
I know.
My bad.
And
Okay, fine.
and then
Fine.
Goku's like
You take it
30.
back.
Goku's in like I think Goku's like he's in
Wait,
like
the
his
Sa-
20s.
The Sailor Moon people aren't like aliens?
Oh no, they're like no, they're human
They're
beings.
humans?
No, dog. They just transform into costume.
Yeah.
people.
They're teenagers
They
that
just
like
transform into
no,
They get naked. To do
no.
it.
I will fully say, yeah, that's weird. I'm
Just
a
like-
Sailor Moon fan to an extent. It's not my favorite, but I find it like neat. I like it ish.
I've never seen Sailor Moon.
I just remember watching it all the time when I was a
Yeah.
kid.
I own one of
So
the
that's
mangas,
why I like it.
and I like the manga. The manga's neat.
Toasty wants to keep his innocence.
Please don't. I want to keep my innocent. I don't have. So I like Sailor Moon. It's kind of weird in some aspects.
I'll definitely look it up.
Fully
After the podcast.
don't.
Can the Sailor Moon girls beat up the Powerpuff Girls?
How many? Is it a 3v3?
Yeah, is it 3v3?
No, because Sailor Moon needs all the help they can
That's
get.
what I'm saying.
Actually,
That's what I'm saying.
fun fun facts. I used to hold a world record for speedrunning a Sailor Moon game. I used to.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
And then you got dethroned?
Yeah, I got dethroned, and I just like
Same day dethroned.
no, like a couple weeks later.
Oh, that's rough. Did you cry?
No, I did not cry. I cried while watching the Sailor Moon Dragon Ball Z porn. It's okay. Like, why?
My
Why are you
innocence is
doing
leaving
this?
me.
My childhood. Even though I only watched Dragon Ball as a kid, I didn't watch Sailor Moon as a kid. I watched the shit out of Dragon Ball as a kid, though. Like, most of the same episodes. I didn't own that many VHS tapes of Dragon Ball Z. Actually,
Go on.
in my attic is my cousin's Dragon Ball collection. I don't know if he'd be pissed if I took that from him. Because they're all VHS tapes. So, like, why the fuck would he care?
No, he probably forgot about
He
it.
probably
It's
owns them
yours
on...
now.
No, he knows, but he probably owns them on DVD, because he tried selling me a DVD of the Dragon Ball box set. Because he's like, oh, I accidentally bought the same
Your
one
cousin?
twice. Yeah.
He's your cousin. Just be like, we're
Like,
blood.
like, just-
give it to me.
Yeah, he's like,
Why did
oh,
they
you pay me
know?
20 bucks. And I go on Amazon, it's for like 15. It's like, mm-hmm.
He said,
Wow,
"Mhm.
dude.
I could just fucking buy that shit, bud.
I'll give you $9.
Yeah.
Fucking
Fucking,
highballing me.
like, don't fucking, I'm your cousin. Fuck off. I even
I'm
get
thirsty,
a
I ran out of
discount.
drink.
I'm actually drinking Gatorade as we speak.
Were you like, I'll trade you a Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon porno?
It's his
Yo, I would
porno.
take
It's
that
his
trade.
porno. It's his porno. It'd be fantastic. And my family probably thinks I'm weird because I've kept that porno on a shelf at times. Like just like to keep it around as like a joke. I've just kept it. It's like,
Like,
what?
is the cover
Good
art
conversation
also
starter.
pornographic?
A little.
Yeah,
You can probably find it if you Google search it, but.
No, I don't wanna.
I'm gonna incognito it later.
Fucking. Fucking. Oh, I had this weird dude in high school. Like would just watch like hentai on the bus. Like,
What?
Like why? Why
Like,
would
bro,
you?
why are you getting a hard on before we go to class? Like,
Like
what do you...
why are you on the bus and watch? Like he watched all the weird ones with like the bad dubs. That's what he would do.
Okay.
I don't know if it
Like-
was for
like-
porno pleasure or comedic pleasure, and I never knew.
The voices are definitely what makes the porno.
Yeah, like the awful English dubs are the fantastic part.
Some people's children, I tell you what.
I mean, like, my favorite videos are those like Oblivion NPC dialogue in a nutshell. You seen those?
No.
What do you mean?
Neither of you?
So.
Well, like the Oblivion dialogue for Elder Scrolls Oblivion is like super bad, like really awkwardly talked. So people will take like pornos, like foreign pornos that are dubbed over, and just take the bits before the fucking, and just upload that.
Yeah.
Wait,
never seen
what?
that.
Yeah,
Never seen that.
my favorite one. I'll have to send it to you. Is
I
like
watch very generic porn.
is like I don't actively watch the porn part. I watch the funny bits on
So
YouTube.
you say that, but
Like there's some gay ones that are pretty funny. Those are my favorites.
there's some gay ones that are pretty.
Yeah, I am openly bi. I don't care. Talk about gay pornos on my podcast. Like there's this one with like this shirtless buff hacker guy. He's like, "Oh, okay, what's your password? Cocksucker? It would be, wouldn't it?"
What?
The best. It's like that dumb, like that kind of shit is the funniest to me. I love it.
Would be, wouldn't it?
It would be. Sounds accurate. Like, God
Have
damn
you
it.
seen? I haven't seen the actual video, but I saw like the first part of it because it's a meme now,
Mm-hmm.
where it's a porno and like this guy is just in a bathtub taking a bath.
Oh, that
This
one. It's
girl
like,
walks
it's like,
in.
your lifeguard. I'm here to say, like, lady, I'm in a bathtub. What's
I'm in a
wrong with you?
bathtub.
What's wrong
Stop.
with you? Like, she blows the whistle, like, shark alert, shark. Like, wait, what? What? Lady, this is a bathtub. What do you want? There's a really famous, there's a really famous gay one where it's like this bald guy walking up with this other guy. Or no, I think it's the other way around. This fucking Magnum PI looking kind of bald guy. He's like, I pull on my dick so hard, I broke the skin.
What?
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 How was that famous?
It's like really popular. It'd be like fucking, it's like 1,000,000 views and shit.
Oh wow.
He's like, my daddy told us not to break our dicks. Like, you have to show me. Fucking the dumbest. It's the dumbest dialogue. I love it. This is what I fucking love YouTube for. You just find the porno bits before it's porno. All the acting bits. It's so hilarious. You can probably find it. You're probably searching it right now. It's like, I have to. I just look up.
Talking to me? No, I'm not.
Wait, what are you searching up there, bud?
I'm not
Me?
searching anything.
Sorry, that was me. Hold on. Let me
he's
read you
also
someone's-
he's also searching it.
Hold on. This is what someone said on one of my videos.
Hmm.
He said at Grog Games with you and left a like on your awesome stream. Make sure you follow me back and stop by my live morning streams, please and thank you. Also turn my notifications on for when I go live so you can connect with new people. I will help you bring more viewers to watch your content. Also, I will help you get 500 followers fast. I'm doing a $500 gift card giveaway, so you don't want to miss that. Also,
Why you
turn
gotta
on
read my
notifications when you
comments
go
live on
so
the
you can support all
podcast
your
for that?
streams.
Wait, he posted that where?
He posted that on one of my videos.
Jesus Christ, is that a copy pasta? Jesus.
I don't know what. And then I said, "You're an asshole for talking about your people's channel. Fuck off."
Jesus Christ, man. But for real though, go follow me on it.
I normally
legit.
just like delete comments like that, but that guy's a fucking dick. What the
You had to
hell?
reply.
There's like this
There's
one
no-
guy that comments on every fucking video, like every video ever, not even mine, like specifically. It's always like, "Oh, can we be YouTube friends?"
Oh, I know that's a bot.
I know it's a bot, but it's
The
annoying as
music
shit.
channel
That was
guy?
happening to a lot of people in the
I
community.
know there's one called Tyler, I think. He's
Yeah,
just-
that one just commented on my video
Yeah.
actually. I was like, well, who the fuck is this?
You aged up listening to that. Oh my lord. Welcome to the Regi podcast. Today we're talking about gay pornos. Fucking. I don't know. You know what's weird to me as like a bi guy, like genuinely,
Go on.
like
Yeah.
the
Endlessly complaining is the title of this podcast. I just
yes,
realized.
yeah, it is, yeah, and it's correct. Okay, so like the weird thing with like yaoi and that kind of shit, like the man on man shit on manga and shit like that.
Didn't know that was the phrase.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
now I'm
it's
glad I know
it's
now.
yaoi. Yeah. It's a very female heavy like demographic. That's fucking weird to me.
Oh, it's catered towards females, you mean?
Yes, specifically. Like it's very specifically like 99% female, like in Japan and America, which is like very weird to me as like a concept. It's like your interests are man on man. Like, not even a gay audience. This is a straight audience. It's like
Go on. I don't really have an opinion on this.
you don't have to have an opinion. I just think it's fucking weird. They're like, shouldn't I be the demographic on that one? But I'm not.
I don't know.
Guess.
Like I should be the demographic here, not the other way around.
Like I'm pretty sure like lesbian content is catered towards
Yeah.
men, single men. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
I don't actually know on that one. I've never looked into that.
I would say so, but like actually,
like
it might
for-
be 50-50.
Like for
I
like
know girls
Yuri
like
manga,
girls.
I don't really know because I don't read it. So that's gay reading lesbian like. Fucking I don't know. It's called Regi.
Yeah, speaking of talking about other people's channels in the comment section, you guys should check out this awesome channel. It's called Regi.
Ooh, I heard he's a bad channel.
Yeah,
Talk
his
about
podcast is
porno
pretty
and
lit,
yaoi, like kinda weird.
Is that the guy with the Dragon Ball Z porno?
I still wish I owned the disc for that. I don't own any hentai. Like I've never bought any because I don't need to. It's
Yeah, I don't
fucking.
think anyone
I have
bought,
the
maybe
internet. I don't fucking need it, but I own that.
Yeah.
I will openly own that for the rest of my life.
Wait, so you don't have it anymore though?
No, I still have it. I still have that.
We should watch it together.
I
one
don't
day.
have the disc. It came without the disc.
So you don't have it.
I have
Hey,
the
Toasty's
case.
tweeting out sub to you, bud. That's good.
Yay!
Look at that.
Appreciate it, Toasty.
Shout out to
Mwah.
Toasty.
Toasty's
I'll give you a big ol' smackaroni on the lips. Mm.
See?
Ah man.
If you guys, let's do a theoretical.
What?
If you guys live in any other time period except for now, where would you live?
Can I live in the
And by
future?
that I mean when.
Samurai era Japan. I forgot the exact era it's considered. It might be Edo. Is it Edo period? Might be
I think
Edo.
that sounds right.
Yeah.
Yes, Q, you can do the future.
Okay, future.
I want to fucking. I want to go to Edo period Japan. And just see
Maybe it's
samurais. Maybe Edo? I'm American. I don't need to know.
I'm American.
I'm American.
I mean, that doesn't matter in feeble Japan.
Like my favorite kind of like action anime is always like the samurai shit because that's always kind of cool to me.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking
What's
of
that one anime? Samurai Champloo? Is that it?
that's one of them. Yeah, there's like a few. There's Rurouni Kenshin. There's
There's
a
something
Samurai
I keep
Champloo.
scrolling past that says Samurai Harem, and I want to give it a go, but I just haven't.
I would say
Wanna
no.
Give it a go.
Like, I don't know something about it. Like I don't know, maybe the harem
that.
part.
But it's samurai chicks. And
Yeah,
they
it's like
fuck.
big poopy samurais. I
mean,
don't
what's
know.
not to like there?
Fucking no kisses, please. My girlfriend will be upset. I am your girlfriend now.
Reggie's
Fuck you
your
on
girlfriend.
about?
I
Yeah.
was just about to say.
Like,
Don't talk
Reggie's
back.
why would I be
now.
jealous of myself?
You know, if she exists. Oh,
No.
twist.
I don't exist.
Oh,
The
Bobby
1980s,
wants
I want to experience the
1980s.
evolution of music during that era.
Uh,
Okay.
I'd be
That's
down
good.
to like. I've been getting into a lot of like the goth shit, like recently, like
I
band.
think people overhype the 1980s music mainly because
Yeah.
they're all high as because that's so like you experience music in
Mhm.
a different state of mind when you're high as shit.
Like,
So I think that's why.
I'd be down
think
for
it's
like
overhyped.
late 70s, early 80s, because that's like right when like Susie and the Banshees was coming out, Bauhaus, The Cure, all that kind of goth shit.
Rap just got invented.
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
well, rap
yeah.
was like late 70s ish when it first
Yes,
started.
late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah,
When I was a kid and I asked
it wasn't
myself,
really. I don't know.
I was
Calm
like,
down, Reggie.
I was like, oh, I would love to go in medieval age and like be a knight and shit. And now I'm like, I think I would die if
Oh,
I went
Oh,
back in
Oh
time.
no, I know if I
at
go.
all.
I know if I go to Edo period Japan, I would die. I'm just like I want to see this like scenery. I just want to see like fucking cool looking
Before we
trees and
ruin it
mountains
as a
and shit.
society.
Yeah,
You know,
like
if we could go back to the medieval times, but be able to do magic, I'd be down.
yeah, become a wizard.
Oh, dude, what's that? Wasn't there a really cheesy old movie with this kid who was like a baseball player and he went
Kid
back
in
in
King
time?
Arthur's court? Is that it?
Yes.
I never
yes!
watched it, but I bought the VHS for my brother's birthday
It's
when he
so
was a kid.
good. I need to find that movie again.
For my brother's birthday, at the thrift store I worked at, I grabbed him a copy of Kid in King Arthur's Court for his birthday.
That's dope.
I never
No,
watched it.
He like takes a radio at some point or something, sets it down. And they're like witchcraft, and then they run away.
It still
He
plays
has,
like
a
80s music. It's
radio
like
and a
how the fuck?
flashlight.
How the fuck would a radio work in medieval times?
I don't know.
It makes no
I'm pretty
sense to
sure
me
it's a
now.
radio.
Some good service right there. It's a dimensional radio.
I would go to prehistoric times and ride mammoth and tame a cave bear.
Oh, dude.
What do you,
I think-
what's
I
a
think-
cave
I think a
bear?
cave bear would
Did
tame
they
you.
have bears back in
Yeah,
medieval
it would. Is that what they call prisoners back
The
then?
new wave of British heavy metal was coming up in the U.S. and pop music was really fucking synthy. You're huge stoners, so you're totally not wrong. I don't know.
Toasty should tame a giant sloth and bear.
My issue with like 80s music is like hip hop. Like it was super fucking inventive, but like I don't enjoy any of it. Like any of the
You
early
respect it
80s.
for what it
I
was.
respect 80s hip hop, but I will never listen to it. Very very boring flow.
Now 90s hip hop though.
Like Reggie and I'm here to say smoking crack is kind of okay. It's like it's always that flow and I hate it. I hate that flow. I hate that I hate it.
They
Wait,
had
so-
to, dude. That's all they had back
I know it is, but like, you know, at least with like 90s you had like fucking cool shit.
Who's your favorite rapper right now?
My favorite rapper of like do you want to say 2010s or in general? Or 2020.
of all time.
I can
you
say
know, just give
either.
it all.
I can give either, honestly.
Both. I want both.
Okay, 2000s. I just found a guy called Nicholas F. He's pretty good, but I wouldn't call him my favorite. He's good though.
Okay.
Real fucking good. My favorite is gonna Q. It's Tyler the Creator. Fuck
Wow,
you.
what a loser.
Fuck you.
Really?
Fuck you.
What a loser.
Well, no.
What, you call him a rapper?
I said hip
I
hop.
don't know.
Well,
I tried listening to Tyler
uh,
the Creator. I couldn't do it. to
I'm
be
with you,
honest.
Grog.
I know Kendrick would be like
Except
a
for I
lazy.
Cry.
Kendrick is such a fucking lazy answer because every fucking white dude says Kendrick.
Ah,
Every white
I
dude I know says Kendrick.
I fuck with Lil Wayne hard.
You do, yeah. I'm fine with Lil Wayne. I have to fully
my
listen.
boy.
I have to listen to his discography to fully have like an opinion on that one.
Currently, I like Baby No Money
Okay, I've never heard of them.
Yeah,
and,
neither.
and Young Gravy.
I've heard of Young
Young
Gravy.
Gravy
Yeah,
is
it's
cool.
the meme
Yeah,
one. Yeah.
Baby No Money. Yeah, you maybe know Baby No Money if you know Young Gravy. Like
Okay, I might.
I
feel
know
like
of Young Gravy.
it might be
I
like a
listened to one
song.
song maybe.
yeah.
Oh, you know what's a genre of music I like, but I don't feel like anyone else does? Is
K-pop.
early 2000s and like late 90s Euro dance. So
Eurodance.
it's so
I didn't even know that was a
fucking
thing.
Eurodance. I don't even know what that
Is that
means.
just European K-pop?
like European dance music. You guys are fucking. I know you've heard of
Like
fucking.
folk music?
I think early 2000s like hamster dance, that kind of shit.
That's what that
What
is.
is hamster dance?
How old
That
are
one
you?
from the commercial with all the weird cars.
Can you play 5 seconds of it?
It's like
No, legally no. Like think Crazy Frog. Think like I guess Crazy
Never
Frog
heard of
kind of counts.
So just Crazy Frog.
Oh fuck you. Barbie Girl by Aqua. That's a Eurodance song.
Yeah, Tubby Totodile. I
Think
like
like-
Girl Sweatshirt
think
as
like-
well, but I
I think
fuck
like
with Tyler.
DDR a little bit. DDR had a bunch of Eurodance. Like the Butterfly song. I want to point out on Rate Your Music, the top Eurodance album is the Sonic R soundtrack. I'm not fucking kidding. It's the soundtrack to a Sonic game for top album. That's kind of funny to me.
Huh.
Yeah, Tyler is pretty interesting. I like Earl. I prefer Earl's early shit.
Early shit.
Yeah, his
Ah,
early shit.
There we go, Dad.
Like I like Chum, and I like I think is it called Chum or is it called Hype? I always freaking forget. One second, let me look. Because I'm on a music website, I can just search.
Yeah,
up
more
his-
more newer school rappers. I fuck with Chance the Rapper. He's
I heard his last time was pretty meh, but I haven't fully given him
nah,
like a
his
chance.
his depressing music is a lot better than his new shit.
For a chance?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Oh no, it's Doris. I'm thinking Doris is his album. Like the Earl and Doris album, I both like them.
Let's say that sounds like an old lady.
I need to look up Sonic R now. Oh god, this is old.
Yeah, fucking.
Dude, Game Grumps played it?
Yeah? It's like a really infamous Sonic game, and there's like a
Watch
creepypasta
later.
around it. There's like a
Watch later.
creepypasta about it.
Go
It's
to my
really
watch
interesting.
later list.
JonTron did a video about it. It's very famous. Yeah, the Sonic ROST is hype. It's better than the game. The soundtrack's so much fucking better than the game itself.
True.
Actually, I'm honestly not that big into video game music, like listening casually.
I like the remixes that like a lot of people do.
Yeah. Like if I'm like sitting in my car or if I'm like, listening to music casually, I don't typically do I don't do video game music that often.
Wasn't there somebody like on one of the earlier episodes of the podcast that was like that's all they listen to is like video game music? In their
Someone
car?
might have said that, yeah. I feel
I feel like somebody did.
someone probably did.
Do they,
I know Nathan
like,
kind of
do they
does
really
sometimes, but
know?
I know
Do they do it when they work out and shit too?
yeah, maybe there's some video game music I would like. Like there are soundtracks I like. There are definitely soundtracks I like. Yeah, I can feel that about Chance. Like my introduction to Chance is like I didn't really know him too well. I've seen his acid rap T-shirt. I think I've seen that on like a guy I listen to, or I used to listen to. There's an anime YouTuber called DigiBro, and I was like a big fucking fan of his for years.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And as like I got older, I kind of was like, he's okay, I guess. Like he was just like he used to make like a shit ton of videos in his bedroom, just like fucking ranting. Like me and him had the same opinions on shit, so I just got into that. I used to wear an acid rap T-shirt all the time, and I thought the shirt was cool. I've not listened to acid rap since, so I don't know. What is the acid? One sec, I have to.
His first album, 10 Days, when I started listening to him,
Mhm.
and I found that in high school when I was going through a really tough time, and it was just so depressing. And
Yeah.
I was like, "Yo, I feel this on an emotional level," so I just fuck with it heavy.
In high school,
Awesome.
I was my music like perspective has so changed since high school. It's so many parts.
Oh yeah, mine too.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
actually no. For me, I pretty much listen to the same shit I used to listen
I've
to,
not like
mostly because of nostalgia.
Yeah.
I
I
was
just grew deep.
emotionally and musically stunted.
Yeah.
because my parents were very religious,
Oh,
and so I only could listen to like Christian rock music,
Skillet.
Christian rap music. Hey, don't fuck with Skillet. Skillet's still good.
I don't think
wait, is
that's
that labeled
right.
Christian rock?
Skillet's Christian
Yeah,
rock. Yeah.
no, Skillet's Christian rock. It's what all
Wow.
the anime music videos.
Yeah.
are.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Skillet
that.
Yeah.
Okay, I will
Right?
give Skillet one thing. The
Yeah.
very obscure Alien Youth album's not that bad. That's like
Okay.
when they were new metal shit.
I don't know much. Like
Like,
now,
they
I
were-
haven't listened to Skillet. in
Yeah, no, it's
forever.
fine. Like I like industrial rock and shit, like industrial metal, like Marilyn Manson shit. Those are
Yeah.
kind of like they got a good vibe to them. I'm not a big Manson guy. Murdered those people in the '60s.
You know, kind of a bad guy.
Different guy, but fucking to clarify, anyone who doesn't know who Marilyn Manson and Charles Manson are, and they're different people.
They're the same guy.
You don't,
Do
yeah,
people really not know?
someone might not. I don't
People
know.
not know history.
Yeah, in like high school, I was strictly fucking metal, like all the fucking time. Like,
Wish my name was metal.
He listens to Skillet while cooking.
fucking in high school, I would listen to like a shit ton of Five Finger Death Punch, like anything rock radio at the time, like early 2000s or early 2010s rock radio. It's very boring and very bland.
Especially Pidgey omelets.
Yeah, boy. As I got older, I've gotten more into hip hop. It's so weird
Yeah.
because like I remember as a teen, I said the dumbest shit. Oh, rap is like candy, better without the rap, or music is like candy, better without rappers. That shit. And, like I think back to that line, I was like, why the fuck did I say that? That's fucking dumb.
Because
You
you're
said
bigoted?
that?
I was probably, I don't know, it probably was. I don't know. But now I'm
That
like,
hurts.
now I'm just like, fucking, there's some hip hop that's way fucking better than rock sometimes.
Reggie wore like a shirt and a hat that said that exact quote.
I would. Like, as a teenager, I so fucking... I would punch myself so hard for that. If I
Yeah.
saw teenage me, I'd punch the
I would
shit out
also
of
beat the fuck out of
him. Would you not punch the fuck out of teenage you sometimes for being an
I would
annoying
destroy
shit?
teenage me.
Yeah. Teenage me was an annoying little shit, and I would punch the fuck out of him.
Yeah, I can't even imagine being a teenager anymore.
I know.
It's so much better being an adult, dude.
Like, I learned to stop caring, and that made me so much better as a
Exactly.
person.
Yes.
Like,
You just grow so much.
Yeah.
And
Just
you
stop giving a fuck. Your life will improve
yeah.
tremendously.
Like, I used to be such a fucking obnoxious dick about, like, fucking everything. I was so opinionated about everything, and
I mean,
like,
you're still opinionated.
I am, but I changed the
But that's
fact
not a
of,
bad thing. You know what I mean?
but it's different. It's different because when I was a teenager, I was like, if you don't like what I like, you're wrong. And I'm just like,
I can see that.
Whoa, hardcore.
You're a lot more
Reggie.
open-minded now, for sure.
I'm more open-minded. Like, obviously, I'll joke around like that kind of sentiment, but I don't
You're
actually
wrong.
believe that. If you don't believe soup is a drink, you're wrong. You're just dumb.
And we're back.
Like that kind of shit. Like I'm not actually like that. Like, but as a
Hey, we're
teenager,
gone full circle.
I fucking would have if I like as a teenager. So fucking would have. Again, I would punch the shit out of teenage me, so hard. Like I'd constantly get into. I was like, I was an edgy atheist at the time too, which makes it
I
even
see
like
that.
fucking even like 10 times worse. I was one of those people like the tips fedora, like fucking neckbeard atheists. I hate it. I hate it. I hate
Believe in
it.
Christ? What a loser.
Like, who needs an imaginary friend as an adult? Like, I would punch me so fucking hard. I would punch younger me so fucking
Reggie, I
hard.
would punch younger you.
Thank you.
And I'm a pacifist, right?
I would punch younger me so hard. I'm surprised that honestly, if I got bullied as a teenager, as an adult, I'm just like, I deserved it. I did. I did like
I think you turned out okay.
I
think you're rolling
I
now.
did, but younger me should have been bullied more.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
Please say that.
Let's
Uh,
retcon this shit. Getting bullied some more.
I should have been bullied as a
Young
teenager.
you should have got his ass whooped a few times.
I should have. I so should have. Like,
I'll go
like,
back in time. and
straight
whip
up,
your ass for you,
straight up,
Reggie.
go back in time.
Fine, that's
kick
actually
my
okay.
ass.
I changed my answer to Grog's question earlier. I want to go to 2009.
That-
Beat the fuck out of Reggie.
Well, I was like 12. I was 12 in
Okay, I
2009.
want to go to
so.
2012.
Yeah, go 2012, 2013. Go 2013.
Reggie in his glasses.
2013 was peak, like fucking dickhead.
2013 was peak dickhead Reggie.
Like in 2013, 2014 was peak dickhead that I like fucking. It was to the point like my friend Nathan, who I've known since then, he knew me then. People would like man, Alex seems like a cool guy, but like he just seems like so fucking unapproachable. And like looking back, I was like, they're fucking right. I probably was.
They're fucking right.
I probably was. Because I was such a dick. And now I'm paying for it as an adult.
Are you paying for it though? Or
A
is it-
little.
you know what I
I
mean?
mean, I don't really want to hang out with anyone I went to high school with, but at the same time, you know. Because like people I went to high school with were interesting.
Also, I've been meaning to ask, what font do you use for this? For all this stuff on your layout?
Good question. I don't remember. It's like
Okay.
it's like American something. I go to DeFont and I search by it.
America.
Like what I do is I go to
It's American
defont.com.
font.
I go to
Yeah.
defont.com and I type in my name, like Regi, and I kind of scroll through see which ones I like the best with my name.
Oh, okay.
That's how I pick.
Looks pretty nice.
This is one of the two I picked out. The other one I haven't used yet, but I have it sitting around. I've been I don't know. I'm an extrovert and an introvert depending on who I'm with.
I don't
Okay.
like labels.
That's a lie.
I'm for
Well, I'm an
everyone.
Aries. I don't like labels. Oh! I have a dumb thing. I did this morning. I'm a fucking idiot.
What did you click Swords Dance on a choice banded Excadrill?
I did that. Yes. I did that. Yes, yesterday. Yeah. Grog, I had a choice banded Excadrill, and I was fighting in my draft league match against Double Battle Rose. I didn't realize that I was wearing the choice band. I used fucking Swords Dance,
Oh god, dude. That's right.
and then I had substitute on a choice spec Charizard.
Oh,
Didn't use the substitute though, but he did have one.
I didn't.
bro.
I won though. I
Spoilers.
deserved to lose. I deserved to lose like so hard.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, so like why I'm an idiot, and it involves Aries too. So Mama Cat, the person I share a birthday with, I went to their Twitter because I realized I wasn't following them, and I saw they had like Aries in their Twitter bio. So I was like, oh yeah, we share the same zodiac sign. We share the same birthday. Of course, we're gonna fucking share the same zodiac sign. I'm a fucking idiot. I didn't even realize for like a good 5 minutes. Like, oh wait, same birthday. We're gonna have the same fucking zodiac sign.
That's so
Kind of how
good.
that works. Kind of based on fucking. It's kind of based on birthday. Fucking, I'm not smart. I never claimed to be smart.
Winky face.
I swear, the older I get, the dumber I've kind of like just. I've just accepted that I'm dumb. The older I
It's kind of a thing.
Dude, you just lose everything.
Mhm.
It's worse.
It's like-
I always had a shit memory, but like now I just feel dumber and dumber every day.
like as a kid, I was one of those kids that like felt so fucking validated by good grades, and so that like made me think I was smart because I'd get A's. And then in high school, I just didn't give a shit and got all F's. But I still thought I was smart. And then as an adult, I just do dumb shit all the time. So I was like, I'm just a fucking idiot. I know I am. Like, there's no way I'm fucking smart. Like,
I'm an Aries too. Fuck labels.
I'm just I just accept I'm an idiot. I'm
I'm
not
actually-
smart.
An
There are
Aquarius.
other things in life. Like charisma is good.
Eh,
That's a good thing.
I can be charismatic. I don't know if I'm charismatic, but like in public, I'm completely different to what I am here.
Oh yeah. No,
Like
I
if
mean,
you saw me in a grocery store by myself, I'm gonna be fucking out of it,
You would
spacing
be
out,
depressed because
chill
there's
out.
no fucking milk.
I was
eggs,
depressed. I
bread,
was
toilet
depressed. I
paper
was
there's
anymore.
no
fucking
soup left to
depressed.
drink.
Shout out to Toby Totodile for the subscription, brother.
Actually, they did have soup. It was just very restrictive of what kinds they had left.
You should have drank it.
Did you drink
In
it on the
store,
spot?
in
Such a
store.
dominant-
Like, oh god, it's been so long.
Ah, yes, the tomato soup. Mm.
Just like don't even like bite open the can. Like don't peel it open. Bite open the can right in front of the store manager. Fucking drink it while maintaining perfect eye contact.
I kind of did that with a Coca-Cola one time. I wasn't looking at anyone. I just drank it that way. I was bored
Wait,
at
like,
work.
bite open the
I was
can?
bored at work, so I just popped it open with my teeth. It was like my
Ouch.
Yeah, what?
yeah, my bottom fucking
Are you
canine.
okay?
No. My bottom canine is sharp as fuck. So I was like, alright, just pop it open. Didn't hurt at all. Took like 5 seconds.
Toasty Dragon says charisma's a dumb stat. Strength all the way, man.
Oh no.
I'm a
I
dex
always go
user.
charisma.
I
Go
have
I always go
intelligence.
charisma. I talk my way out of every
Intelligence
situation.
and dex is the way to go.
I have no strength. Like I openly say I'm gonna punch people, but I don't have like any strength.
But you
in
know
me.
it's gonna be like one of those punches.
Like there's like a handful of people I know I could fucking punch and maybe hurt. I don't know. Naruto Shadow. I have a friend named Robert who I threaten to beat up all the time. I'm not even like a fighter. I'm not a fucking fighter. I'm fucking chilled out and shit.
You just like to beat up on your friends. I get it.
Well, he says dumb shit. I'm just like, I'm gonna punch you next time I see you. And I will if I see him. I don't see him that often. He's like 20 minutes away, so I don't see him that often. That's the beauty, and we're in a fucking coronavirus, so I get to have my birthday in isolation. Again.
I mean, is your daily routine literally changed at all?
No, it really hasn't. No,
Mine hasn't.
mine honestly has not.
Like I'm still going to work. I'm still just chilling here making videos and fucking talking to Regi on his podcast.
Yep,
and
episode
doing
7.
impromptu versuses.
Yeah, I still am working at work. I think I get to work from home starting next week.
What's your job?
Wednesday. So I do like spreadsheet stuff for insurance, sort of.
Oh, that's
so I
pretty
just
cool.
do a lot of. I basically just click buttons and listen to podcasts all day. And sort of-
Nice.
The Regi podcast, I understand.
That's when I'm able to listen to sometimes.
Sometimes.
Not always.
I don't know, that
Well-
episode with like Q in it. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
the good episodes.
It's just like the worst.
All the
one. He's just going on about his rash all the time.
Yeah, like I don't know, it's kind of weird.
Actually, we all know which one was the worst one, if we're being honest.
Monkey Ray.
Yes.
Was I there for that one?
Were you? It's like episode 2, I think.
I was there for the first one. I might have missed
Yeah.
the second one.
You might have.
You didn't miss much.
No.
It was just me and Regi trying to get a third person to talk the whole time.
He was so quiet. He was so quiet. It was like, you're on a
God.
podcast. I know it's like 8 a.m. It was like 8 a.m. I know people are tired at like 8 a.m.
I just woke up
like,
10 minutes before this started, and I'm over here.
Yeah,
fucking-
fucking-
Yeah.
like,
I texted you boys
I
at
wake
like
up at-
7:34, and I was like, my Fitbit died, which is normally my alarm clock.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh fuck, what if I just missed the podcast? So I
Do you
like,
wear it to sleep?
I do, yeah.
Nice.
But like, what was it, Wednesday or Thursday or something? Like, for some reason, it just like died, and then it won't charge now. And I don't know if it's the Fitbit or if it's like the charger for the Fitbit.
Replace
now
the
I'm just-
charger first.
I feel like a naked boy because my wrist has nothing on it.
Yeah, well, at least your hand doesn't have a
Just wear
fucking
like one
rash
of those like
right where-
2010 wristbands for like asking Alexandra and shit. Like a Blackville Pride's like fucking wristband. It'll be fine. Like, it'll be like a middle school again, or like early high
Dude,
school
I
for
can't
me.
go back to that.
I never did that
I
because I wasn't a loser.
I don't know. I never got in like as an adult. I'm appreciating them, but at the same time they're not my thing. Crunkcore deserved to die, and I'm glad it did. That's a lie.
Wait,
but,
what?
What was popular back in like 2009, essentially for like emo kids? Called Crunkcore. It was awful.
That sounds like something that sounds like a villain.
Crunkcore.
Crunkcore.
Crunkcore back once again.
From Planet Core.
It is I, Crunkcore.
I will
Please
get
go
you,
through.
Optimus
Sounds like
Prime.
What's it called? Well, we were talking about them earlier. The Powerpuff. It sounds like a Powerpuff.
It does.
I'll
It
get
does.
you back, Powerpuff Girls. Ah! I use my crunking abilities.
Like Mojo
He's
Jojo's.
crunking
distant
everyone.
cousin.
He's crunking everyone.
He's crunking the core to the core.
Fuck. What's a genre of music that you're glad just isn't around?
Disco.
That's fair. New metal, I have a mixed opinion with. I have a mixed opinion with new metal, like Korn and shit. I like Korn, but then we have Limp Bizkit, and it's like, well, I don't think I want Limp Bizkit. So
I like my biscuits nice and dry, covered in gravy. I know
Uh,
that's kind
kind of limpy.
kind of limpy.
Kinda limpy.
A little off to the left. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Sure, that one a lot.
please say more.
And more about my limpy biscuits.
Soft.
Then what the fuck was the limp? I'm legit trying to think what the fuck Limp Bizkit was on about. They have that album called Hot Dog Flavored Water. Oh no, it's Chocolate Starfish and the Hot Dog Flavored Water. I know Chocolate Starfish is asshole, but I don't know what Hot Dog Flavored Water is anymore.
I didn't.
Oh.
I
Like,
didn't
you talking about
know.
like in general?
No, like the name of the album for Limp Bizkit, like their big ones, like Chocolate Starfish and the Hot Dog Flavored Water.
Yeah, that's weird.
Like I know Chocolate Starfish means asshole, like literally someone's asshole, but the Hot Dog Flavored Water part I don't remember.
I mean, I think that's just something nasty.
We're gonna have to ask Pug Weenie.
He would know.
He
Why
would know.
he know?
I feel like he would know. I feel like he'd know.
Why would he know?
Why does he
It's
know?
it's
that?
Pug Weenie. Pug Weenie is the well-known expert of hot dog flavored water. To be honest.
I don't think that's a thing. I think you made that up.
Well, he's not here. He can't confirm or deny it.
Yeah,
That's
that's
true.
right. So you're not
Yeah.
wrong technically.
Let me
So-
explain
so
you my
far.
evil plan for the next 30 minutes, Crumpcore.
Dude, that'd be terrible.
I want
That's
to point
so
out, I do these voices during live streams. It's to the point I've been paid to shut up, to not do the voices anymore.
No, that's a
What?
way.
Really?
It's bang, yeah. I was doing my oh no, not again. Oh, and then my friend was like, "Shut the fuck up!" It's like, "Pay me $5. I'll stop doing the voice." Done. He sent me $5 on PayPal. I was like, "Free money, I."
Dude, that's how you get paid.
That's how you get paid. Just do annoying
That's how you
voices.
make it big, dog. You
Just do annoying voices until they pay you to stop. It's the Pauly Shore effect. It's okay.
I mean, I do voices sometimes. I don't think I do voices on my videos. I don't think I do. 'Cause
I do
most
all
of my
the
videos
time.
are edited.
Do
so
the voices.
Do
I have
the
to watch
voices.
back and be aware of my cringe moments. So
Oh, that's probably like there could be made like someone could make a Regi cringe compilation.
It's just the entire podcast.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of cringe compilations, I watched one this morning of like speedrunning. Speedrunning's very notorious for cringe moments. Like very notorious for it.
Oh really? Why?
Yeah. Because let's be honest, the people who like flock to speedrunning are inherently weird people. Like let's just be
Yes.
honest. I'm weird. I know it. I've accepted it.
Embrace it.
Yeah.
And then like if you look at like there were bits where it's like my favorite one is with Caveman. His name's Caveman something. I don't remember fucking numbers in his name. And he has like PS1 speedrunning. And then there's this guy called Chibi who just wouldn't shut the fuck up during like a big like speed event. And it was just like, would you please, like I would just prefer it if you just shut up. My favorite moment.
What was he talking about? Was he talking about the
Like
game?
he was just making dumb jokes. He didn't really know the game. But typically,
What?
if you're on the couch for the game, you typically
Yeah.
know something about it. Like that's kind of the
Right.
point of the couch is like co-commentators who know the game, or like
makes sense.
friends.
Very true.
But
Very true.
Chibi didn't like know Caveman at all. He just went on there by himself. He's like, okay, I'll just do it. And to do Toasty's thing he wants me to do, I shall annoy the world with my voice, and you won't stop me until I get $1 million. Pay for my subway, you will. I need a
Dude, I need-
footlong,
That's not very crumb.
spicy Italian, please. If someone paid me like $20, I would do that voice to a food worker.
Should do a video.
Honestly-
Honestly, all of Reggie's voices.
I would hire you as a voice actor for an annoying character.
Allow me to tell you.
The last part sounded like
It's
a
like a
fucking
constipated
pterodactyl.
bitch.
I like watching pornos.
Specifically Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon pornos are my favorite.
Oh, Crumpcore.
Fighting evil by
That's classic
moonlight.
Crumpcore right there.
That's classic Crumpcore right there.
I'm
Someone's gotta make a
surprised.
YouTube
Like,
channel
I'm
called
surprised
Crumpcore.
if I've lost
Subscribe.
viewers or not. I don't even know if my voices have caused me to lose viewers at all. Like ever.
I'm sure there's someone out there that's all like, fuck this guy.
Fuck this guy.
This guy, I thought he was
Done.
cool. I mean, he drank soup and then he's just
He
doing
drank
bullshit.
soup. Like his favorite soup was tomato. Actually, tomato's my least favorite, but you know, I'm not a tomato soup guy. I'm not. But it fills my point of I'm right and you can drink it. Works.
I'm just doing roundabout jokes. I don't want to get into it again. I'm very passionate about soup.
Grog gets like progressively more angry every time I say tomato soup
he's
is
the
a
one that
drink.
brought it up last time. So it's like, you only have yourself to blame?
I know I do. I am very aware that I have myself to blame about a lot of the topics of this podcast.
Now, my reasoning why I would easily do my voices in public if I get paid is because A, they're fast food employees. They're not gonna give a fuck. It'll be a story for them to some degree. I will be like a story they mention to their friends, but you think they give a shit? No.
Probably not.
I'm probably like the nicest person they've had today, not a fucking, asshole who's just like, you put mustard on my sandwich and that's wrong.
Gotta deal
I'm
with
gonna get you fired. Have you ever had like the fucking Karens or like weird like aggressive people like when you work at Kroger's or whatever your fucking grocery store?
Yeah. I don't deal with customers ever.
But you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but
immediately.
I actually used to work at a Burger King back in the day.
Oh boy.
And the worst experience I ever had, it wasn't bad for me. I thought it was hilarious, but I know like they were being a dick for sure.
Mm-hmm.
This old ass dude with like disgusting gray hair and wrinkly ass skin. I'm just working the cash register. I'm like, yo, can I take your order? And he's all like, he just looks at me. He's like, I don't want you taking my order with that fucking hair of yours.
What?
What?
Yeah, I had long hair, I guess. And I was like, okay. And and funny enough, my manager's name was Karen. I'm like, yo, Karen, this dickhead doesn't want me to take his order. And then she's all like, she takes his order, and I just go to the back room and like eat some food because I guess he just didn't want to see me. And then she's all like, yo, Randy, you handled that exceptionally well. I thought you would like jump over the counter and beat that guy. I was like, nah. I mean, like, nah. I just like, I don't value his opinion like about my hair. Like he just was being a dickhead. Like, so I don't understand. But like, it was hilarious.
I did get a mom mad at me because I have ADD. Like, I have a very one-track mind, and I'm aware of this. So that's why I don't do. That's why I've refused to go like work at like fast food or like places I need to keep track of shit all the time. I can't do it. I got someone really pissed at me because I forgot to like put their pizzas in their cart like when they were leaving.
Sorry, what?
Like, I was bagging their groceries. I forgot their pizzas.
Okay.
They came back fucking fuming furious at me, which is justifiable to a degree, but at the same time, the pizzas, like.
But at the same time,
Like,
the pizza.
not that big a deal. You can just
Like,
come back, we'll give them to you. I'm just a fucking idiot.
Are pizzas low right now?
No, this was like a couple years ago.
Oh
Like,
no,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
that,
back
sorry,
when
that was my sudden thought of God. Is there a shortage of pizzas right now?
Yeah, this is like
Okay, so
2016.
I work at a grocery store, so I can tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
there,
like a
yeah,
day,
there is. Yeah, there is. Yeah.
There was no, well, at least not the one I'm at. For like a day, there was like no pizzas whatsoever because everyone bought them out. But now there's like nothing but pizzas.
Oh God.
There are no pizzas at the grocery store I went to yesterday. Like the
Unfortunately.
Tostino party pizzas, all gone, empty, gonzo,
Gonzo.
gonzo.
I think my favorite frozen pizza is Red Baron.
Red Baron's
Oh,
decent.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
It's the best frozen pizza.
I'm a Tombstone kind of guy myself.
I used to be a Tombstone man. Like when I was a kid, I was.
Yeah,
Not that
my
I'm
mom
saying
bought
that you're a
Tombstone all the
child
time
for,
as a
like,
kid.
Tombstone.
Like, yeah, you don't really have a judgment of what your favorite is a kid. It's what your parents buy for you, and if you like it, you like it.
Yeah.
You don't
Like-
have brand loyalty that much as a kid.
I just. I don't know. Kids nowadays
Actually,
are very more aware than they used to. be.
mine was not how I picked a restaurant to go to every weekend with my great grandparents. Because I'd go with them, I'd go to church, and after church we'd go to like McDonald's or Burger King. I'd pick it based on what toy they had at McDonald's or Burger King that week.
Hey, that's fair, dude.
That's how I did it.
That's how you're supposed to do it as a kid.
So like,
Do you remember when like McDonald's had like Furbies? Like I was all over that shit.
Yes. Fun fact: my great grandma is extremely religious. She's still alive, surprisingly. Extremely, extremely, extremely religious. She just gave me $10 yesterday, so that's nice. But
On stream?
no, on stream. My great grandparents will never know my stream. My great grandparents will never understand streaming for one, so they don't even get the internet. Like, they have a 1995 Windows computer. That's about it. Fucking. Nah, just give me like birthday money. Like, that's cool. But I showed her my Yu-Gi-Oh deck as a kid, and she was like,
Oh no.
that's satanic. Why are you into this? Like, that's like full of demons and monsters. Like, that's satanic. You shouldn't be into that.
What's that one famous one? The White Eyes something dragon.
Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Blue Eyes
What?
White.
Which which I own a
Calm
Funko.
down, I don't know
Which I
Yu-Gi-Oh all that
own.
much.
I have Funko Pop of. I have a Funko Pop of Blue Eyes White Dragon. I hate Funko Pops,
So,
but I own that one.
Judge me all you want.
I have a Harpy Girl card on my desk.
You're like, oh, it's my favorite. Those talons around me. I have a Botan from Yu Yu Hakusho. One too, the Funko Pop. And then I have a tuxedo mask from Sailor Moon.
Nice.
Of course you do.
I don't like
Tuxie's
Funko Pops.
Never had a Furby.
You've never had a Furby. That's okay. You're not
Toasty.
missing anything, really.
Yeah, that means you just went scarred as a child. That's all.
Yeah.
I never had a real Furby. I had the McDonald's Furbies,
Mhm.
the ones
Same
that
here.
don't actually do anything and they're not.
They
Have
just
you
look
heard-
creepy as fuck.
Yeah, have you heard that shit? Like how there's a conspiracy that the government was like recording devices in the Furbies.
Yeah, because they would like move on their own even when there was no batteries in there and stuff.
You just
What, they
reminded
talk on
me.
their own?
You just reminded me when I was a kid. I had this like 2 VHS combo box. It was like the Pokemon trading card game, but it wasn't like official. It was like a third-party Pokemon TCG like VHS tape about a Pokemon tournament like in the 90s.
I didn't hear anything for the past minute and a half. I just want you guys to know.
Pokemon tournament. That's where
A
we're at.
Pokemon TCG tournament. The guy was
How do we go
wearing
from Furbies the Pokemon TCG tournament.
because
happened
you guys
very
we,
We're
I
talking about
don't we'll
Pokemon,
get to it.
and
We'll
it's
get to
his
it.
podcast.
We'll get to it. Don't worry. It's about Furbies as well.
I do like a girl with talons.
This guy was in like a guy like he looked like fucking Guy Fieri in a sense without the fucking goatee. Like he had like the blonde bleach blonde spiky hair, the Hawaiian shirt. You know who was weirdly at that fucking like tournament? The black guy from Ghostbusters.
Really?
Yeah,
Does he have a name?
I don't remember his name. He has a name. I just don't remember it.
Bob Smith.
Yes.
That's
Because like his son was into like Pokemon TCG at the time, so it's like, well, my kid's into it, so I thought I'd get into it too and play with them, get along. I thought that was
what
kind
a
of cool.
nice dad.
Yeah. And then like at some point during the VHS tape, which will come back to Furby, he was like, well, Pokemon's a new big thing, but what about last season's craze, the Furby? What do you think of Pikachu Furby? And then like
I would
Furby's like,
not.
me scared.
Yeah, I would not buy that.
I was like
that.
6 when I had the VHS tape. Fucking, and there was like a big thing about the tournament, and there's like a part 2 where it's like teaching you how to play, kind of. It was like a very like explaining to the parents kind of way, I think. Like looking back at it. I don't even know if I still have this. It might be somewhere around my like VHS collection when I was fucking growing up. Actually, my mom fucking brought me down sticker books I had as a kid, so I have them right next to me. Like Pokemon in there too. Fucking, let me grab a random one. Fucking, we'll talk about stickers. Fucking.
While you're doing that, have you guys ever played the Pokemon Master Trainer board game?
No,
No,
but I was aware of it. I do know of it.
I was not
okay.
aware of it.
Okay, let me explain it for Q then. So it's like in Kanto, Gen 1, and you basically go around the map in Kanto, and there's each like individual like spots that are circles, and you're supposed to randomize the games. It's like, oh, I could find an Arcanine on Route 1, and it's just based off of dice. So like you
Yeah.
just roll the dice, and if you get it like high enough, depending on what Pokemon is, then you catch it. So like you're just going throughout the game, and then there's cards that like you can trade and battle with other players, but at
Makes
the end
sense.
you go to the Elite Four if you have like a certain power level, because they don't do like it's not like actual levels. They had to
Yeah.
game or whatever.
I-
But once you get the Elite Four, then you randomly battle one Elite Four member, and then if you win, then you win the game.
That
But it
sounds
is
fun.
one of the sickest board games ever.
I want to point out these stickers are like the laziest Pokemon stickers ever, and I just now realized it. They literally took screen captures from the episodes of the anime and then put them on stickers with like
Really?
the borders. Yeah. Like one with Mankey punching Charmander from the anime, Charmander's like debut episode where he's like sitting on a rock, the Bulbasaur debut episode, the Raichu towering over Pikachu, Squirtle with sharp teeth for some reason. Fucking like these are all from the
Squirtle
anime.
with sharp teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was one of the agents.
It's like fucking. It's so weird because like these are so lazy. These are the laziest. Like the second page has like actual legit like Charmander and Snorlax ones, which are big and nice. These are just badges for some reason. I don't even know why they're badges. Like they have fucking the sun one, or the flower one. I think it's Erica's. And they got the fire one from like Blaine, I think his name is. But why are these? These are the laziest stickers I've ever fucking seen.
Yo, did you guys hear
What?
that Kenny Rogers died?
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
No.
That was on
Honestly,
Twitter.
I've heard the name before, but I really don't know what he's from.
Probably he might be. Is he the Danger Zone guy?
Let me get it. Hold on. Country music. Nope, wouldn't know him. I've heard his name.
I have two. I think my grandma has a
Has a-
Yeah,
vinyl.
I've heard his name before, but I genuinely don't know what he's from.
I think my grandma might have a vinyl of it.
That's I mean 81's not bad.
Weird
mean, if
flex.
I
but
lived
okay.
at
He said
81.
81's not bad.
I could beat that high score.
81's not bad. It's not good.
I could beat that high score. It's okay.
He said 81's not bad.
Fucking. I think my grandparents are like nearly 9, or my great grandparents. My grandma's only like 69. Sex joke.
Really?
Yeah.
My
Oh,
grandma's still
ladies.
alive.
I don't know. It's weird to me that I'll be in my 30s this generation, like this decade. I'll be in my 30s. That's weird to me.
Oh, stop.
It's fucking weird to me. In 7 years, I will be in my 30s, and I don't like that.
I'm almost 28. So
Not if you don't make it there.
stop.
All right, well, 29, final year for me. Hey, we're in the post-apocalyptic world already. I'd be like,
It's definitely not true.
that's very true. Like, there's no
I very much wish
I couldn't buy a party pizza from Kroger's. Like,
Yeah, well, the fucking store would be closed down if it was post-apocalyptic, Regi.
well, maybe if they have toilet paper, it'd be fucking okay.
Yeah, well, you should have went there before.
So I can't dictate the time that I can get toilet paper in my life.
You can't walk to the grocery store?
Dude,
Before.
toilet paper is rough right now. So on Friday, I went to Target at 7 a.m. and there was like only Charmin toilet paper and the rest was completely out. I don't know if it was like stocked when they opened, because they opened
had
at
to be.
6 now. But like, yeah, it had to be. You would think so. But there was only like 5 things left of toilet paper. And Charmin, I didn't know because I normally buy cheap ass toilet paper. Charmin's ridiculously expensive.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I bought paper towels and Charmin toilet paper, and it was like $33.
Oh yeah. They were selling like $25 for a fucking big pack of Charmin. Like,
I
why?
fucking hate Charmin.
I'd fucking
Those
kill
bears
that
look
bear.
whiter than fucking
I'd
ass.
kill that bear.
We talked about punching Reggie earlier. I would punch.
I'd punch that Charmin bear. I need that. I need cheaper ass paper. Okay.
Fucking Charmin bear's going down. I don't care if it's a kid.
Fucking that and the Toucan Sam. He's going down too.
Yo, I love Toucan Sam.
Oh, the cereal aisle was like actually not that bad. Like it was pretty okay. Like, I was expecting so much worse, but it was like, it's fine. Like 50% gone as opposed to all of it. So, but coffee was all gone. That was fucking for sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My store, coffee's all there apparently.
The soda aisle was impacted, which is obvious. It's the fucking Midwest. Everyone drinks soda here.
Yeah, I don't know why people drink soda.
I do.
I only drink soda when I'm drinking.
Literally have a soda next to me, so I can't say shit. I bought a 2-liter of A&W. I can't say anything.
Doesn't it go flat?
Yeah,
How much soda do you drink?
I don't.
I can't really drink
it goes flat on
beer
me pretty
Unless
quickly.
there's ice cream in it.
Like, it goes flat pretty quickly. I'm not expecting it to last that long carbonated. The fucking ice cream aisle was so fucking depleted. Like, so fucking depleted. 'Cause I was like, okay, I need to get cake and ice cream for myself because I want a fucking cake and ice cream for my birthday.
Party.
Yeah. I don't give
Your
a, I,
birthday.
yeah. I don't even give a shit how old I get. I'm gonna have fucking cake and ice cream. I don't give 2 fucks.
Oh yeah, I mean that's like
Yeah,
the
that's good,
essentials.
dude.
It's an easy excuse to make cake when I want cake.
You're an adult. You can
Yeah.
have cake whenever you fucking.
I want to be socially acceptable at least a little bit. Fucking. They had like no cake mix left except like a handful, so I bought double chocolate, and then they had like no ice cream, no fucking ice cream, especially like big ones that I need. They had like Belgian chocolate and like mermaid tears. It's like, what the fuck is mermaid ice cream?
What?
I don't know if it was mermaid tears, but it was like fucking mermaid ice cream. It's like, what the fuck? flavors mermaid. I didn't like it. Wasn't even like particularly like pink or girly or anything. It was like just called mermaid. It's like what flavor is that? Don't know.
What is mermaid?
What is mermaid? What are mermaids?
What are mermaids?
Oh fuck it! I was watching I found a video where they question women from age 5 to 75 about what the meaning of life, like what the biggest question about life they have. Like a 30-year-old.
75.
Yeah.
Okay.
A 10-year-old girl was like, why do we exist? What are humans? And then like the 30-year-old's like, do mermaids exist? Like this is a very interesting collection of people. Very interesting collection.
Hey, I don't know. Mermaids
Someone asked if the
exist.
Bermuda Triangle existed.
What? Huh?
It exists.
It
It's
does.
a
It's
real
on the map.
It's a real
on the
thing.
map.
Like I think you can answer that question pretty quickly. And then like the 60-year-old woman was like, I don't know if 9/11 happened.
No.
And it was just like, okay. Like, okay, this is very interesting. Like it was like
that peak dead.
like it was like the rest of it was like really normal. It was like, oh yeah, like fucking how old will I live? Can I will we find a cure for cancer or AIDS? Like the normal shit like you would question in life. It's like, I don't know if the towers really went down because of plane. It's like, okay, grandma, go back to bed.
Go
Like,
back
back in my day.
Fucking, I don't know.
Go back to the home, grandma.
I think the problem I have with like living in the Midwest is like I have family members who say racist shit. You don't expect it.
Dude,
Like
yeah.
like you just don't expect it, and then there's like, hey Alex, N-word. Like what? How am I supposed to react to that? Like I'm obviously not gonna say what they said, but they're like, look, Alex, N-word beaters. Like why would you tell me that? Why?
Yeah, I
Why?
don't communicate with people like that.
This is like why would you tell me these things? Why? Like I don't even expect it. My grandma's even like my grandma doesn't say the N-word, but like she's racist towards Chinese and Indians, very specifically.
I bet she's having a field day right now.
What?
Oh boy, yeah. Oh no, actually, the fucking ironic thing is she's like, man, I don't know why people are being racist towards the Chinese people. And then like a month earlier, she's like, aren't all the Chinese restaurant employees all related to one another? It's like, Grandma, that's not how that works.
Grandma.
It's like, as all the Burger King managers related to one another?
Like, Grandma, no, it's different people. It's like, well, it's all the same, it's made by the same people, all the same family. Grandma, no. And then like she's very bad about like Indian people who work at gas stations.
Oh, no.
Very bad about that. She's like,
Grandma.
they're all related. Like, Grandma, no, they're not. No. Like all of them are related to one another. They're all one big family. It's like, Grandma, that's not how that works. No. Grandma, no.
Stop, Grandma.
No. My grandmas are interesting. I live with that, so it's just like, why? Why are you like this?
Yeah, it's super sad right now because
Yeah.
my wife is getting some heat because she's South Korean.
Oh, I feel bad for you. That's not even like the right. That's not even the right one.
No, it's not.
No, but she just
Not-
it does,
like,
she
you
looks
would-
similar.
It's just so dumb. Like
It's not even the right area.
No, I know.
That's what? That's wrong. It's hilarious, but wrong.
Wrong.
Massively wrong.
And also, it's dumb because like she was adopted, so like
Like
she's
it's not even.
very Midwestern.
Yeah, it's like that's not even like her fault. It's like what?
But,
It's a
yeah.
random Asian woman in the Midwest, not her fucking fault at all.
It's so bad. It's so bad. People are assholes, dude.
People
this
are
is where all the
fucking
assholes come out.
dicks. I know.
It's the
It
apocalypse.
really shows you like who
It's
you
the
want. to be.
apocalypse.
Yeah, it is the apocalypse. It's like no, no, and like people being racist towards Chinese. It's like no, that's not the answer. It's not the answer at all. Like why? Why are you like this?
My favorite part of it is people complaining that they're all like, "Oh my god, we have to self-quarantine. I can't even do anything." It's like, bro, no one's literally forcing you to be in your house right now. Like you can
Yeah.
do whatever the fuck you want. Businesses are just
Fucking,
closed down.
yeah, just watching movie. Fucking, I don't know.
My wife works at so she's contracted. She's an event coordinator, so she does like event room
Okay.
coordinations for this giant company, which I won't name.
Yeah.
But
With
they're
dots.
a well-known giant organization, and
Okay.
there's a lot of assholes in there.
I bet she's heard some
It
comments.
was funny because she was telling me, like yesterday, that because of the quarantine, all these people were talking and stuff, and they're still at work. Don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
But she overheard someone saying like, "Oh man, like now I have to take care of my kid because we're quarantined at home."
Whoa, fucking.
There's gonna be a lot of family murder suicides.
Yeah. Apparently,
Oh,
apparently when when the coronavirus happened in China, there were like 90 divorces like immediately.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if that's true, but I've heard that.
Dude, I don't know why, but you guys keep cutting out for me. I don't understand what's going on.
I mean, that sounds
my
fine.
bad.
I don't know.
Do I sound good now, dog? Like,
I mean, yeah, but it's just gonna happen again. Just keep going. It's fine.
Like,
you know what I was talking about with my wife like the other day is
Mhm.
that you know what's gonna be happening because all this quarantine.
what?
We're gonna get so many fucking babies.
A lot of
Oh, yeah.
babies, a lot of divorces. Because people are like realizing, do I want to spend the rest of my life with this person? I can't even handle it. Like isolation with them.
That's so fucking sad.
It is like it's kind of hilarious to me, like sad at the same time, because like you picked to marry this person. It's not my
did.
fault. Like you didn't
Did it.
like it's kind of on you for not like wanting to be with them long enough during an isolation.
Oh my god.
If
Yeah,
you can't,
make,
like fucking
just make a list of what you want, what you two could do together, and then just like
watch a movie, play
fucking
video
see how it
games,
goes.
like read a book, listen to podcasts.
Yeah,
Listen to
maybe
podcasts.
Get into
now's the time to
yoga,
do
play
a nice
Twister.
couple activity.
Or
Like,
board games. Go buy board games. Like go to Target. Open. Buy Monopoly.
I personally
Play
don't believe
Pokemon
in
Master
relationships,
Quest.
but that's just me.
It's because he wants to fuck Pokemon, but
No, that's not true. It's just they don't work.
Do you
Like a
want
majority
fuck
of them don't
Pokemon
work.
now?
If you can make it work, by all means, go for it. But like, I don't know. Just majority of relationships just don't work.
you
These
say
days.
this to Grog, the married man.
Clearly, it's working for him. Clearly, it's working for him.
I'm
So
single.
far, I've been married 5 years.
That's
5,
that's
almost
fucking
6
cool,
years.
man.
Yeah, it's been going good, dude.
Actually,
Like,
we've
a lot
had
of people get married just to get married. I'm
we've
assuming
had
Grog
several
and
people
his
who are
woman
married on the pod. Well, I know Pugweeni's married, also to an Asian woman. That's kind of interesting.
Nice.
And they're both from Minnesota. Are they the
Interracial
same
couple.
It's
person?
fucking weird.
It might be me.
Actually, I feel worse for Pugweenie because I think his wife is Chinese of some
Oh
descent.
no.
I think so. And his wife's also a Pokemon content creator to some degree.
Oh,
That's pretty cool.
That's how I found Pugweenie. Is I found him and his wife at the same time. That was neat.
Dude, they should do a Soul Link. Have they ever done a Soul Link?
They're already Soul Link for the rest of their lives. Okay.
That's what I'm saying, but they could do a Soul Link.
I don't even
That'd be
know.
lit.
Yeah, I don't even know if anyone else has been married on my podcast. Not on the podcast, but married
I got married on Reggie's podcast the other day.
to me.
nice, dude. I hope you guys are happy.
Fuck. I'm like genuinely trying to think. Like I know Liam and M2 are single. I think. I know Nathan's single. I know fucking. I've not had that many people on my podcast to really tell.
This is episode 7.
Yeah.
So
I know Papa Agron's married. That man's got like several
Yes.
kids.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. I'm
Could not be me.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Just because I'm married doesn't mean I'm ready for children.
Man, I can't wait to have little Grog Juniors running around.
Oh fuck no, dog. So like
Name them all
my
after
original
Mega Man
thought
characters.
was,
There you
like,
go. Or better yet, Animal
My
Crossing. Here's my daughter Isabel and my son Tom Nook.
So like I originally thought like 28. That's
Yeah.
the year. I'll be mature enough by then to
28.
have-
That's the year.
And now you're
Right.
28. You're like, I don't know about that one, Chief.
Or like yeah, no, pretty much. So my wife and I just keep pushing it back. Like our
It's
last
like-
conversation, we were like, I just
Giggity.
turned to her and I was like, we weren't even talking about it. I think we were in the car or something, and I was just like,
No kids.
33.
33?
No kids. Right? No kids.
She
right?
immediately knew what I was talking about, and she was like, "Yeah, I think so."
Like when we get there, fucking.
I mean, if something happens, whatever.
Yeah.
But like,
Abortion. I understand.
fucking.
gotta live with your goddamn consequences, my
Actually,
man.
Grog, I'm curious. Do any of your family, outside of obviously your wife, know about your YouTube channel?
So my brother is actually sort of part of my YouTube channel.
Mhm.
I haven't had him on lately for a few months now,
Yeah.
but yeah, he was helping me out with it. He didn't enjoy doing it so much. It was more like he just wanted to play games with me.
Have some
So
fun.
he didn't get like the whole creative and community aspect as much as I did, I guess.
My brother will never be on my channel. I'm fully
Yeah.
saying that now.
You talking about the dickhead brother?
Yeah.
But I was like nervous to talk to my parents about it. I eventually told them, and I think they know my channel name. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I had to,
But-
for my stepdad, I had to actively show him what my channel was. Because, like, could you help me find it? I was like, alright. I sat him down. I was like, alright.
But yeah, I don't know.
Both
Most
my
of
parents are
I don't think my
well,
non-immediate family knows anything.
my stepdad and my mom are subbed. I don't know if my biological dad is subbed. I don't know. He knows of it, but I don't know if he's subbed. I know my uncle is because he asked me, "What's a Nuzlocke?" I'm like,
That's a Nuzlocke.
But hey, me and my uncle passed around some weed, and I told him what a Nuzlocke was. It's all good.
Oof.
Great
I thought you were gonna
Christmas.
say something else.
No,
That
great
sounds
Christmas.
awesome.
Great Christmas. That was actually on Christmas. And you know what? I needed that. I needed that. I hate. I've learned the older I get, the more I hate Christmas in a sense. Not like
Really?
the present aspect or like hanging with people. I'm cool with that, but like seeing my family. I realize that's like I know I should be appreciating them a bit more, but at the same time, it's very rinse and repeat.
For Christmas every year, you mean? Or-
Yeah, it's like I kind of just stand around, eat food, and kind of just like wait till it's over every year.
That's like every day. No, I'm just kidding.
It is every day, yeah. But yeah,
Wait till it's over.
it's like that's every year, and it's like I don't know. I kind of just
Yeah. I'm with you. I keep trying to bring back the magic for Christmas because Christmas is still my favorite holiday.
yeah, it's mine. Well,
But it's
second now.
Like, yeah, it's just getting worse every
Hmm?
year. As an adult,
Yeah, as an adult, it gets depressing.
toys
It's like,
anymore. So it's just like you're trying to.
Mhm.
I don't know. You gotta just spend time with family in a right way, I guess. But it's hard as an adult. It's just not enjoyable anymore.
I don't actually trust my family to get me gifts anymore.
I know.
My family, for some reason, I'm very active with what I like, and you see posters and shit and collectibles that I buy all the time. But they don't know what I'm into, like ever. They just buy me
Yeah.
random like shit. And literally, for the longest time, my mom kept buying me DVDs of stuff I already owned. The longest time, like she.
That's rough.
I don't like how stressed out everyone gets around Christmas time.
Yeah,
It's like, bro, like either buy a gift or don't. It's not that serious.
Yeah,
Like
it's
you
kinda
don't
just,
need
like,
to,
chill and kinda
buy
like
everybody a
bullshit.
freaking car. You know what I mean? Like some people can get socks. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice if you buy anyone anything, right? As long as the one thing that I don't like is like for Christmas, you can't get gift cards.
Well, I get gift
Like-
cards all the time for Christmas.
For Christmas?
He's
I'm
offended.
so sorry.
Oh,
Like, for Christmas?
It
How
gets
dare
worse every year too. I mean, like it's a family tradition that we like open up random gifts, like a gift roulette of gift cards. But I keep
Oh, nice.
every year I get the worst ones. Like shit, I don't go to. Like
What was the last one?
I don't go to Target like ever, or I don't go to like Burger
What's
King,
wrong with you?
or, like Dunkin' Donuts. I don't go to Dunkin'
What's
Donuts that
wrong with
often.
you? Why don't you go to Target?
When do I need to go to Target for what?
Target
items?
has everything.
Yeah,
dude.
but when do I need to go to Target specifically for shit? I get.
I
half
don't
my shit
know.
on-
Now? How about now?
I mean, they
You
might be
need
out.
stuff?
I need toilet paper. Fucking.
Exactly. Target's got you. Probably not right now though.
Probably not. No. Like if it was like, oh, gift card to like restaurants I go to, or like new restaurants be cool too, because I can go to new restaurants. But when I got a Taco Bell one, I go to Taco Bell. That's nice.
Dude, T-Bell's dope. I love T-Bell.
I don't really go to Wendy's that often enough to really use
Wendy's
them.
sucks. I should do a fast food ranking video, even though it has nothing to do with my channel.
I've been meaning to start Regi Eats, just me reviewing food I eat.
You mentioned that, yeah.
I mention it all the time, but I never get around to actually like filming it. Shit.
Do it.
They-
Have me on as a guest star. We'll bitch about food.
We'll both like the podcast episode just bitch about food.
This podcast episode
podcast.
is
Endlessly
reserved
complaining.
for our opinions on fast.
So Q, do you agree that we're all right and you're wrong. Just like, how dare you? Unpopular opinion, actually. I don't hate the Coca-Cola energy drink. Everyone I know hates it.
I haven't tried it yet
okay.
because it's like way more expensive than like.
Oh yeah,
I don't know,
yeah.
some
It's
energy drink.
pricey, so it's like, it's an occasional. That's why I don't buy Monster a whole lot, because it's just like that's a lot of money for like a can. It's just like one can, like $3.
What is it?
Like two.
What does it taste like? Just Coke?
Like Coca-Cola energy drink? Yeah, a little bit. It's
Huh.
it's like Coke Discord messing up. Oh, Q died. He died.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Does his internet good out every once in a while or
I
something?
don't know. Discord's messing up for him. But we can end off now, actually, in the 3-hour mark.
Yeah,
I have to use the bathroom and get. I'll probably go to the bathroom and go get food.
Yeah, no,
It's
I
been-
gotta get my car.
Yeah. You can come back in a future episode if you so desired.
No, Reggie, thank you, buddy. Like
Yeah.
this was really fun. So,
So, like-
I'll definitely come back at some point.
So, like, what content you plan on doing in your future?
Monday I'm excited because I'm dropping a video about one of my old school like I guess nostalgic game that I used to play called Majesty.
Yeah.
It's sort of like a strategy game where
Mhm.
you're a king, but you can't control any of the people in your kingdom. Like you can't like order units to go places.
Yeah, sure.
And so I'm doing a challenge video where I'm following one guy around, and if he dies, the video ends. And I think my editing, I think it was good editing for it, so hopefully it'll be pretty funny.
Actually,
But
found a video that I want to try out that's like kind of similar. A guy played TF2, but like the video ended when he
I'm
died.
back.
Welcome back at the very end of the podcast.
Dude, I cut out as we were talking about I forgot what we were talking
Q, we're done.
So Q,
I know now, but he's all like, oh, you don't go to Target, and then it fucking it cut me out. And I was like, I don't know how this is gonna go.
So Q, when's the gold and silver thing coming out?
I mean, that's really not up to me.
It's up to you sending it to me.
I will send it to you right now as soon as you make the fucking folder.
I'll make the folder sometime. I don't know.
What is coming out? What is it?
A gold and silver
Doing a
versus.
gold and silver impromptu.
Oh yeah, okay. I
Yeah.
thought you said gold and something else.
Yeah, we have episode 1 and 2 recorded. I just need to get the footage sent to me. Then I
Nice.
can edit it and throw it together.
You want it like to go up on Monday or?
We can. I don't really have I'm not in a rush, but I would like to get it out.
Yeah, I'm down.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Toasty.
Thank you for stopping by, Toasty. If you haven't already, I have a Twitter and Discord. You can come join the Regi Discord experience where you can.
It's a great Discord, to be honest.
He'll use more of his voices.
I say all the time. Twitter.
Reggie, sign us off with one of your voices, please.
Yeah,
was it?
I'm your
What?
co-
That was
I'm
a sound. I thought you were gonna say something. What the fuck? This is not.
I think-
not how you end a podcast.
I think I do good. I think I do a good eagle impression. You got.
I think he
it.
just clicks no more going live, and then that's pretty much it.
Well, I have a Discord, I have a Twitter, a Facebook group that needs to be more active. Eventually get around to that. Patreon, $20. I play any game on stream.
Giggity, any game.
Any game.
20 pop?
Include not safe for work stream. Going to be uploading on Pornhub.com/RegiRegi. That doesn't exist. I do not have a Pornhub account under my name.
Well, I'm gonna make it right now.
I'm gonna take your name, baby.
Good thing we have all this audio footage.
Mm.
Podcast. Let's start with a compilation of
Woo!
Dragon Ball Z.
Actually, Talos, the link is down below in the description.
All of our links are.
Yeah, everyone's link is actually perfect. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. The Nightbot just put my Discord link in
Solid work, Nightbot.
because I have a timer that's set to like post that every like 20-30 minutes. They're very convenient for live streaming. So I will see you guys Tuesday for the birthday podcast. It'll be fun.
I will be in chat. Probably.
I think Pugwinnie's coming back for that episode, actually. I need to talk to him about that. and I might try to get some other people if they are willing. I don't know, it depends. It's gonna be like a birthday special in a sense.
Oh, that's nice.
And then I might stream later that day as well. I don't really know on that one. Let's see if it lines up.